All right,
Squiddy.
guys. So this is welcome to
Huh?
my campaign, everyone. This is
Okay.
my campaign I am hosting.
What's my fucking
Obviously, this
messenger?
is our first session. This is our first
No,
session
get the
of
fuck
Storm
out of
King's
here.
Thunder.
Go away. Shoo.
Everyone, pull out your level one character
Go on.
sheets.
Get.
What's
My
wrong?
character is
Spike, this is
Goblin
my game.
5.
Shoot. I want to start.
But
Goblin
this is my campaign. What do you
No,
mean?
it's not. I want to start. Get the fuck out of here. Go. Come back in an hour.
Bye, Kenny.
You'll have to banish me.
Okay.
You'll have to banish me. I won't leave unless you
Be
banish me.
gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
just one.
We
Snap it in half. Cut it in half. Like, there's two on that one. In the middle.
in the middle.
There you go.
Welcome everybody.
No, only one. Yeah, because that's two in one.
Chad, I'm gonna mute you for a second, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Go.
So welcome everybody to session 27, the climax of Act 3, Brave New World. Why don't you roll your shit? See who gets to do the funny. Who gets to do the funny recap?
Ew, this tastes surprisingly good.
The moonshine.
Yeah, like it's only, I think it's only 9% though. So like,
You're unmuted, by the way, Jet.
Come on, Izzy, your turn.
Ugh.
I'm doing it.
Izzy,
Wow.
come on, Izzy.
Not. Oh, you have to pick.
Oh no! Oh, fuck. Alright, who are you gonna choose? Why don't you choose Kenny?
You know, he didn't even roll. I can't choose him.
Come on.
Hmm.
Come on.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of whose perspective would it be funniest coming from.
Look, there he is.
That's not him.
Yeah, it is.
For that, you pay the consequence of recapping.
If I must.
And here I was gonna choose Squiddy, SMH.
No, you should have chose Squid. Not choose Squid.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, I hate it here. I'm just gonna,
Revel in
I'm
the
just
consequences.
Yeah,
gonna
I have work.
start breaking my rules. Yeah, you got lucky, Jen. You son of a
Huh?
bitch. Okay.
I'll pack lunch tomorrow morning. I'll pack lunch later.
So,
Okay.
last session, you all found yourself in the final hours of preparation for the grand play that was to be put on. The blood of my brother, thanks to Dirty Hal. During the preparation phase, you all kind of met up and were given a sort of recap, an overview of what the play would. It would be of 3 main acts with various other filler kind of in between time span that would be announced to everybody. First of which, the star of which, of course, involved Booker, and everyone was given their own roles that I don't 100% remember, but it was still a memorable cast nonetheless. It involved the ghost of Booker's past. It involved Nugget as the Temptress, which blew the crowd away. It had Mordenkainen fucking almost cast, I think, Finger of Death on somebody. I don't remember who, but and along with the grand finale of Something of a Showdown with a beautiful performance from Taki, which I still remember. That was great. That was
For
awesome.
real.
Then, so after that concluded, of course, Olivier made his presence known. The goading of the match having gone fantastically. The ceiling above broke and shattered as he descended down, kind of landing before delivering just the final lines to Booker before announcing that his role in this grand play would come to an end for finally attacking. Though, in fact, he didn't even get a single chance to attack, as the party fucking annihilated him off the face of the earth. Merilith, through very ingenuous pre-planning, had planted a moon trap. That's right, and transported him to an infinite maze of which he could not escape. While the party prepared to just absolutely annihilate him, which they did. In quick succession, he was beaten and bloodied without being able to get in a single attack.
Still
even
full.
disarmed at some point, as one of his weapons was enlarged to the point where he couldn't even wield it.
Yeah.
God damn it! Of course, after being put down, he gave a few hurtful words before his final death rattle, though surprisingly was brought back by Booker. He was revived with a few he was brought back from the brink with a few hit points, and upon being asked why, Booker responded, he's like, you work for me now, I win. In fact, it was his goal all along, Olivier having used his natural ability that comes to all doppelgangers to kind of further give some insight into those deeper thoughts, and realizing all along Booker just wanted them to be a family. He forgave him. He oversaw
It's pretty cool.
all his
Okay, going.
he forgave him. He oversaw he saw past all the murder that had kind of been put up to him by the Duke and by the influence that he had over them all, and he forgave him for it. The first time that had ever happened to Olivier, to which he gratefully bowed his head and vowed subservience to who would now become the Duke in the Duke's absence. And with that, and I believe with that, Booker would depart to go to the party would split from there. Booker mentioning he would then depart to prepare in advance for taking on the Black Staff and going after Charlemagne, the final piece of the puzzle, leaving the party to kind of prepare in the meantime for the journey to Merlith village. In the meantime, events had and that was where we left off here. Okay. Now, the Hanging Gardens of Avalon. After what seems to be a journey that took months, you all find yourselves standing before it in all of its brilliance. In fact, let me read off this. Standing before it, the Hanging Gardens of Avalon stand as a majestic beacon of tranquility amidst the chaos of the world. A terrestrial embodiment of the celestial grace of Avalon itself. Steeped in radiant beauty, the garden awe-inspiring tableau of emerald greens and myriad other colors, a harmony of nature's grandeur and gnomish artistry, in fact. Ascending tiers of luscious gardens danced upwards towards the heavens, a testament to the sheer tenacity of life. Verdant shrubs, flowering trees, and blooming vines cascaded over the edges of the stone terraces, each more exotic and vibrant than the last, creating an aesthetic appeal that charmed every beholder. Water flowed from the topmost tier in tranquil waterfalls, meandering through the terraces and nourishing the soil and echoing a serene melody across the garden. The air was filled with the sweet, intoxicating perfume of 1,000 different flowers. It was a symphony of scents, blending into an olfactory melody that whispered of eternal spring. Light dappled through leaves of overarching trees played upon the stone paths, casting a soft, gentle glow that bathed the gardens in an ethereal light, as if Avalon's sacred aura itself was manifested within them. Yet, beneath the stunning tableau of nature's finery, there was a profound solemnity that graced the gardens. For the Hanging Gardens of Avalon were not merely a spectacle of splendor, but a sacred site that served as the final resting place for the denizens of Waterdeep. Beneath the dazzling riot of flowers and plants, the stone bore carvings, etchings of names and symbols of departed souls, whispering tales of lives lived and journeys ended. Elegant mausoleums and serene statues dotted the landscape, each a testament to a soul returned to the earth, creating a sense of profound peace that permeated the gardens. Every bloom, every leaf in the garden seemed to whisper a quiet elegy for the departed, transforming the space into a graveyard that was not a place of sorrow, but a sanctum of serene acceptance and tranquil remembrance. A sublime amalgamation of life and death, a sacred testament to the circle of existence itself, a place where death was not the end, but a return to nature's bosom, a place where the departed could find eternal rest amidst eternal beauty. And above all, a destination, a place of rest that the party had looked forward to since they first arrived here in Waterdeep. This in there. There you Among you all,
Zowie, Zowie.
the only person, well, present but not necessarily present, would be Schmeevel, of course, slumbering in over somebody's shoulders and somebody's arms, or probably being like, I don't know, tied to Ozai's back, maybe. I don't know where you guys have him, but he's there somewhere. As you'll all recall, he had fallen asleep. He had fallen asleep after ingesting the ichor poison that was meant for him, but has not since woken up. That aside, though, however, the floor is yours.
Mostly, Taki is basically like grabbing Shmeevel by like the other shoulder, and if Osa allows, Osa on the other shoulder, and looks at Meredith. Both of them are heavy sleepers, aren't they?
Yes. Do you need help with that?
That'll be
Some-
fine.
I-
Osa basically weighs not too much, and Shmeevel's just, weighs like Shmeevel.
Really?
You wanna
Oh.
hold Ozai?
She just shrugs.
Yeah.
I think. Oh dear.
Here you go. Whomp.
You. I'm talking.
Do I need to? Do I need to roll?
How fat is that
So, yeah.
ass?
How big is Ozai?
How big is what are you trying to roll for here?
Holding
He's
up.
he's like Kingpin, where he's like pure muscle, like little body fat. So he's pretty heavy.
Oh,
300.
Yes.
He's dense.
I guess I'm gonna roll my -1 athletics.
Go ahead.
No.
Marilyn, in an attempt to hold up this fucking dragon, you kind of you manage it. You're put in a very awkward position where you try to lift something far heavier than you can, but the pressure is already there, so you have to quickly adjust your body. And in a moment, Marilyn is holding up Ozai above her head in her two palms, thinking it's I did it. Or just
She's like
your
victory in the middle.
your arms give out and you just fall prone beneath. You fall prone beneath him, just crushed by his weight.
I pose.
Oh, I guess I'm stronger than I think I am. Picks up Ozai again.
She just kind of brushes off and just kind of, man, I should have transformed into a bear or something. That would have been a cool entrance.
Yeah, could have been, but
Yeah.
they will freak the fuck out if there's a bear holding two ponies.
I wish Booker was here so I wouldn't be alone and terrorizing people.
Yeah.
You guys certainly
As a
aren't-
bear.
You guys certainly aren't alone here. If you'd like, I can continue into the environment of kind of who is around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna place myself in the middle because we walk up there again.
Stuff. Anyways, try my best. The Hanging Gardens of Avalon had always been a place of tranquil beauty and somber remembrance, but on this day it was transformed as the sun began its descent, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. The gardens started to fill with a sea of souls, each drawn to the grand event that was about to commence. A celebration for the end of the world. A myriad of races from all across the forgotten realms had gathered in this sacred place. Differences forgotten for a day in a grand display of unity. Humans from Waterdeep stood shoulder to shoulder with dwarves from the Citadel Advar, their usually gruff faces softened by a shared purpose. Elven emissaries from the High Forest moved gracefully among gnomes of Lanta, their usually ethereal demeanor infused with grounded urgency. halflings from the Lurian milled about, their jovial nature punctuated with an uncharacteristic solemnity, while Dragonborn from Timanther stood tall and proud, scales shimmering in the dying light of the day. Even reclusive drow who had once hailed from Menzoberranzan could be seen in the throng, stern expressions belying a shared hope. For one day, one night, gardens became a melting pot of belief, testament to the power and faith of unity in the face of impending doom. Their ancestors long having since done it before them as it would be done in the future, brides coming together to pray. Woven through the mingling crowds were the clergy, priests, the priestesses, the acolytes, the initiates of countless faiths adorned in vivid colors and symbols of their respective deities. Chants of prayer rose from the crowd, each voice adding and growing to the chorus that filled the gardens, seeking guidance and protection from the celestial plane. Some held aloft holy symbols, their hands shaking with fervor, while others whispered silent prayers, their eyes glistening with tears of faith and fear. There was an undercurrent of tension in the crowd, shared knowledge of the dire times they lived, recounting the terrifying address from the elemental, the declaration. Even now, behind such high walls, the closest tree of creation loomed in the distance, ever so menacing. Smoke and fire and ash and lightning coming up in dark flashes from beyond the outer wall, where the elemental army had been kept at bay for now. As the testimony started, individuals stood in different pockets, voicing their faith, recounting miracles and blessings bestowed upon them, tales of good prevailing over evil, of justice served and peace restored. The crowd listened, their hearts pounding in their chests, drawing strength from each testimony, their shared belief transforming the space into a beacon of optimism. The air would become thick with emotion as you all venture further within, a tangible current of infighting between hope and desperation, love and fear, all wound together in a tapestry of shared humanity. The grandeur of the hanging gardens of Avalon, bathed in the light of the setting sun, echoed, standing steadfast as a testament to their faith, their resilience, even yours. This was the moment before the storm, a gathering of souls united by faith standing on the precipice of uncertainty, voices raised in a symphony of hope, a fervent plea to the gods for deliverance and salvation. It was a moment of profound beauty and anticipation.
Man,
Holy shit.
tell me about it.
Like, your mouth is kind of like dry, just taking in everything. I didn't know there were so many.
And different kinds of race as well.
Mm.
It's like a cornucopia.
She raises her eyebrow. Cornucopia?
Oh, it's just know that it's like a lot of different types of people here. Different backgrounds, a lot of priesthood as well. Speaking of, you spot anyone you probably may know that might be here too? It is a big celebration, so do you see anyone?
I might as well look around.
Yeah, because I feel kind of awkward carrying two snoring people while they're praying. Like that. Wow, they're loud.
Okay.
We're like
we
sirens.
should-
We're like sirens. We're snoring in their ear.
Oh, I wish I
Should
had.
I should I roll something guys to like
Go
find
ahead.
a place or
So, where
I'll
are you
assist.
looking for people, or just are you looking for people, or just like just a place kind of off to the side, you know?
A place really like
Like away enough
Yeah.
so it will muffle out the fucking noise so we can chill.
So go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me a survival check, or not a or
Survival?
Sorry, perception.
I'm assisting because
Okay.
I want to
I mean, I
fucking
got the score.
get these two
Oh,
chuckleheads
shit.
out
Oh,
of the
okay.
way.
Thank God. Thank you for existing. Is it
Awake.
assisting?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
22.
Okay, 22. That's not bad. Aw, you should have gotten a nat one. Fuck you. So,
Yeah, we go
Uh,
inside in the
phew.
middle of fucking prayers. Yeah.
so your eyes kind of bring you to kind of in this upper terrace of the Hanging Gardens. There's boats. There's water that flows over with countless kinds of fish and other just creatures that kind of populate this garden. And there's boats meant to be taken and ridden into the deep tunnels and travel who knows where. And it looks like and it looks like where they lead seems to kind of be out of the way in regards to everywhere else. That the idea to take one pops into your head.
We
One
could
of
always take
these little
to
fairies.
wherever the fuck this leads.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, at least out of sight, out of mind with these two chuckleheads. All right.
I mean,
hmm?
Is it strange to say I don't have the best feeling about this?
What? Going inside a deep dark cavern that we don't know where it leads? You and me both.
Surprisingly, not so much that as there's a lot of openly religious people gathered here.
Oh, do you think that it's gonna, gods above or whatever the fucking tree is gonna strike them down like they did in that other village? That I felt really bad going away.
Kind of. It's just like it seems like a perfect opportunity to get a lot of the mortal connections to gods in like one swift
Motion.
snap.
Yeah, but hear me out. If I think there is high priestess in there, do you think the gods will not fight back?
It's not so much the matter of them not fighting back. It's the matter of those gods being, well, disposed of. For all we know, some of those people could be their only followers left.
That is true.
But let's. I suppose let's go down those.
Yeah, only time will tell, to be honest. But I do pray that they do have a god to pray upon. I have hope.
Yeah.
Because we can only have that in this trying time.
And I guess at least if something bad happens, you will be with pretty scenery.
Yep. Takes the oar, starts rowing. Row your boat gently downstream. Merrily, merrily, merrily.
Merrily, off the water walk.
Yeah. So as you all begin to paddle forward, pretty much like, and kind of actually after sitting down, you take a hold of the paddles, but they kind of slip out of your hands instead, starting to be magically animated.
Holy shit!
Blue and green wisps of what looked to be what's that one school of magic that animates stuff? I believe it's abjuration. No.
Conjuration.
Conjuration, yes. Wisps of conjuration magic kind of animating the ship as it begins to as it begins to go, towards the river, passing underneath the bridge, beneath others just kind of waiting to kind of pray and stuff, entering this tunnel with. Inside is dark but damp. The scent of water and algae and nature itself thick in your nostrils, very clear cut and different from the environment you've grown accustomed to within Waterdeep. free of almost all pollution. You feel at peace, a sense of serenity here. This core, this heart of the irrigation that fuels and is the lifeblood for these beautiful hanging gardens. Upwards and upwards and upwards still. This boat begins to defy gravity, going up at angles.
But
Going up at angles.
Ah!
Going up at angles against the current of the water, rather, and just heading up further and further as it becomes clear to you that this is more than just a simple ferry. This is a method of transport to the very highest to like the highest terraces that this place has to offer.
Going up.
Beautiful pink tree that you see beneath that beautiful pink tree that stands out among the very top.
That was something.
Hmm.
I can't turn myself. Hold up.
Oh, I guess you're.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm a little tilted.
I guess you're sideways now. Go fuck yourself.
Rude.
Did you fucking delete?
No.
Oh, there he is.
What just happened?
Ozai delete himself and put him back in, I guess. Well,
Honorable Sudoku.
I think the
Oh.
stairway goes this way and up.
Yeah.
If I
So-
yeah.
The stairway you look at, it kind of goes. It goes up a few few levels up towards like, this area where you can see. Where you can see there's a few. It's the crowd is noticeably thinned out here. There's only a few people standing, few and far between. With
Hmm.
someone kind of standing.
All right, I pick up Shmivo, I pick up Ozai, and looked at Melelev and say, "I want to go up to the tree."
Sure.
All right. As we go
Some
up,
very pretty.
Hmm?
Very pretty foliage.
very. I wonder what it is though. So as we go up here, is there anyone important or just a random person?
So, like, you guys head up and you guys make it to the tree, and there's like someone kind of
Well,
sitting down. They're sitting down, like already there, kind of just like he holds in his hands a few different parchments of paper, looking them over. This dressed in very magnificent robes. If you'd like, here I'd like to ask for, I would say, a history check. Kind of determines like, oh, just a random guy or is he someone?
Looks-
special?
I roll, you roll.
Looks at you.
Both. We
What
both
you got
roll.
in history?
3.
Or okay. Shit, you got a better chance than I do, but you
Okay.
still wanna?
Yeah, we both roll. Fuck it. I don't think I should get
Okay.
3 because I changed my class. Because I put a
Oh,
3.
okay.
Yeah. 12.
12. Okay.
Oh wait, I can cast guidance. Hooyah!
Oh,
Actually,
Automatically.
you have to announce it beforehand. No, just kidding.
Is
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
is that
You can
D4?
automatically add 4 to this because like I've reached a level.
Oh,
where-
so it's just a 16 now.
yeah.
Really?
Yep,
Wait,
Bruce.
show me that. I want to see. The fuck?
Yeah, he's
I
like
wanna
a-
see-
I think it might like say in the, you know that little like at higher levels thing.
Really?
Yeah.
The cantrip?
I'm pretty sure. Like cantrips can scale.
I didn't know
Nine.
guidance could scale. I want to see.
Or
Like, I'm just
wait,
like, let me see.
am I think I might be thinking of another cantrip now that I think about it.
You mean in a,
Man.
a subclass?
I think it might be. Yeah, sorry about that. Just
No,
roll
you're fine.
before.
Well,
Could have sworn.
It's okay, Izzy.
It's still pretty sweet. He-
was a 15.
Okay, so you see this on the highest terrace of the Hanging Gardens, bathed in the ambient glow of the encroaching twilight, it's a figure of considerable presence. You recognize him from his robes as a grand orator, often hired for significant events, brings speeches of impeccable ingenuity, oftentimes to rally or motivate a people during times of darkness, times of war, times of peace. For any event you can really think of, this high elf from the esteemed courts of Evermead, recognize Taki. You've heard of him briefly, recognizing him as Ethandel, Grand Order. I will paste that in chat real quick.
And with low charisma, because she doesn't really know like social norms, she just point, oh shit, that's Thandel, the Grand Otar.
Yeah.
Or Orator. Or
Yes.
Ator.
Orator.
Orator.
Standing, like slowly moving to his feet, he stands tall and elegant, his form a silhouette against the almost twilight sky. The moonlight casting an ethereal glow onto his fair,
Wait, it's
ageless
dark?
skin. Or it was sunset. It's getting dark, you know.
Okay.
What was that? Casting an ethereal glow on his fair, ageless skin, highlighting the intricate silver markings etched onto his cheeks and forehead, symbols of his esteemed lineage. His silken robes, a sapphire blue that cascade down his form, adorned with intricate golden embroidery, a depiction of the cosmos entwined with vines and flowers that glow in dim light. The robes were a reflection of his position, bearing both the grandeur of the celestial and the humbleness of the earth. His hair, long and silver, flows freely around his shoulders, reflecting the sunlight like a river of starlight. Piercing eyes of deep violet observe the gathering crowd, their depth holding a universe of wisdom and understanding. The ears distinctly pointed, a hallmark of his race bore several delicate rings shimmering softly in the ambient. The Grand Orator was not just a figurehead for this event, but a symbol, carrying an air of authority and tranquility. His purpose here to be the beacon of hope to the assembly that bowed their heads in reverence.
Wow, that's a really cool goblin assassin.
Fuck you. It's not a
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back.
You
Oh, I'm
see,
here now.
Excuse.
you see, Taki just like straighten up. Is like, oh shit, he's the big head. Leans back towards my lip and whispers that
Oh,
he's
like
like really important here. He's like the last beacon of hope for people here. He's the one who hosted the thing.
Hey, Vice,
Yeah.
can I get a general layout of what everything looks like? Because I can be here now.
Okay. So these are. So can you see the map?
No, hold on.
Yeah.
When I join as GM. I gotta join as player. Yeah.
Enjoy these. That's
Booker.
good.
I need to
As
also
soon as
real
I-
quick.
Climbs out of the Oracle's trash can.
Where the fuck did you come from?
So
Who is this twink?
this
Okay.
week.
Jesus.
So this is like this is the Hanging Gardens of Avalon. I sent like a description of it in Monsters Incorporated. There's actually a second part I'm gonna put in there just now. If you wanna, it's up to you whether you wanna read it. But basically, it's
I'll
like
do.
big grand place where a big grand place where a bunch of people have like started to gather, people from all different kinds of races and locations kind of met here to gather and like in prayer, in solidarity, and in kind of giving their faith to the gods in hopes of bolstering them, of empowering them, kind of beseeching them. Oops, that is the wrong one.
And the players are on the very top.
On the
of this
very
huge-
top. Yeah.
So yeah, what happened was is that Taki, because like fucking Ozai is asleep. Shmeevel is still asleep from like when he kind of downed that poison from before. He hasn't woken up yet, so they've just been carrying him with him. And what they did to kind of find a place that's like away from all the crowds, they went up here to the second floor and they saw a boat, so they decided to get on it, and then it just automatically animated because it served as an elevator of sorts that would take them to the top of the terrace, where up there they see this elven figure, this grand orator that's like kind of preparing to give a speech to the people down below.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Could Vuker be standing next to him?
Would you like to?
I think it'd be funny if Luger's just like, hi. And he's just like, oh, hey.
Goes behind the tree, whips around. Hey,
Yeah.
hi Booker.
He's just
Booker!
Comes up behind the oracle. Hi.
What the fuck? How'd he get here?
I meant to be here. What do you mean?
Oh right.
Master Booker. It's good to have your presence here.
Are you
Hi.
lying?
Gingerly lays like Ozai and Shmivo next to the tree, like snuggling up to it. Yes. In like the shade and shit.
Can I readjust them with them to hold hands?
Booker, if
Yeah.
fucking if Ozai wakes up, he's gonna deck the shit out of Shmivo.
I wanna pose their faces.
As soon as you attempt to make me touch Shmeevel in any shape or form, my danger sense goes off and I wake up.
Oh,
Wait, you're declaring this is danger sense?
What's dangerous?
Indeed, I am.
Fucked. You're in danger. You're about to touched by Shmeevel. What do you do?
I wake up and I immediately deck Shmeevel in the face.
yeah.
It doesn't respond this time. Oh,
you see,
you're just beating a dead horse at this point. What's wrong with you?
now look at him. He has an indentation. God.
Oh, I can help him. Hold on.
What the hell?
Give me
Actually-
a medicine check to try and fix the dents.
Good evening, Ozai.
I'm trying to help you.
So like
Morning.
so like
Where am I?
you kind of fix it, but like like have you ever
I
You
just
know
put
how,
like
like-
a band-aid. I just put a band-aid on it.
no, I something better. Like how like when you have like a soda can and you accidentally make an indentation, you try to pop it out, like it
Can you
works.
blow
but
into
you-
Shmeevel's mouth
like,
and like
listen.
inflate it?
No!
if you want, but like I'm just saying that like it just moves somewhere else somehow.
Ugh.
He's gonna grab Shmeevel, and then he's gonna just blow into his mouth as hard as humanly possible, so much so that the dent pops out.
Oh my god.
There's just a pop, like you
Uh.
you don't know if you damaged inner organs, but at least it got it fixed his facial structure.
To answer your question, Ozai, we are on the very top of what seems to be a very fancy graveyard and the last beacon of hope for everyone.
Hey, that's not true.
What?
Somebody should tell those people that.
Huh? I mean, this is not incredibly fancy. It's nice and all.
You've seen fancier?
Yeah, hobgoblin tents are really cool.
Oh, that's fancy. Yeah. Hmm. Well, hello.
Look around this one.
Very confused.
Well, hello, Mr. Athen. Mr. I forgot his name now. I don't know how to pronounce it anymore.
Who the hell are you?
It's a Fondle, the Grand Order.
No, that's
Oh.
actually in character. Like I forgot what. E. Hey, Mr. E.
Crin.
He gives you a smile. Good day to you, fair lady, and to all of you.
I don't think
You're
I've
pretty
met
cool.
you quite yet. Are you important?
I
What do you do?
was
When-
hired by. He called himself your mentor, the Grand Magister, to come here and give this speech to address the masses and
Oh.
bring hope to us all in dark times.
Oh, fucking Merilith?
All right, so I wanted to know if we could, I want more goblins to be here. I think that'd be better. Can you somehow incorporate that in your speech?
Of course. Pray tell, I am not entirely wizened on the deities that goblinoids follow. Would you be so kind to Enlighten me.
Yeah, none. They just like to scream and bash people in the face. I mean, that'd probably be Bane, but it doesn't matter.
I understand. Grand jubilation is expressed in many different ways across many different peoples. Goblins, in fact, are some of the most extravagant when it comes to it.
We
Brings
need
joy
humans to
God.
become a minority. Is what I'm hoping for.
Taki
On
just
my
looks at
bullshit.
Booker, just like, what the fuck?
I think that's already the case here.
No, it's definitely not. There's too many. I look out. Look out.
There's all kinds of like
More diversity.
um Mr. Vandal, was it?
Oh, no, dear.
Oh,
Does he have a token?
sorry.
It
Um,
does not offer one.
Okay, no, it's fine. I'm just asking.
So
Elf.png.
the one who hired you, is he here or?
No, he merely hired me for this event. I do not know his whereabouts.
Do I know his whereabouts?
Oh,
So, only history.
Oh god.
No, that's a very fair thing to ask of me.
15.
So you remember
once.
that. So you remember comments of that after. So you kind of think back as like, where would he be right now? You do remember he mentioned that prior to that prior to kind of hiring some new muscle to kind of replace your role in the party, he would be heading out in advance to kind of set things up for you guys and ensure you have a smooth arrival, a smooth landing. Essentially, meaning he's gone on ahead.
So when you guys get out of here, you'll see him.
Oh shit, he's already over there?
Yeah, you gotta get the ride ready.
Right.
he's
Right,
trying to talk?
right, Merlif, he has to smooth everything with your people, right? Because, if they see a
no.
fucking ship like in the
No,
middle.
no.
I don't think that's the case.
Oh.
He's getting all your stuff together. You guys can pilot, right?
Yeah, I can. Why?
Can I insight that?
Go
Sure.
ahead.
I'm using persuasion, I guess.
Do I think she can pilot, Vice?
Oh dear. You want me to
so,
guidance you again?
Can she pilot a flying vehicle?
So, yes, but you're so here's the thing. What's the word? How you reach this conclusion comes from a place of racism.
Oh,
okay.
God.
So,
You come to
me
this
my
through racist thinking. Like,
Can you DM me my racist reasoning so that way I can hide it from Sunny?
yeah.
Like,
Fucking.
like what the actual shit?
How have we come to this conclusion?
I want to go down the line of reasoning. I just want you to DM it to me. It doesn't matter if it's short, and then I'm going to discuss it with Sunny, and we're gonna have a small conversation about how Booker is racist.
Oh, and you want a stream link?
Oh my god.
I just got the fucking thing. It's stream link, I guess.
Ah.
Oh wait, no, wrong link.
Oh,
There we go.
hey Taki.
Yeah.
S said
So
studio
you're
dot.
gonna like a lot of things, huh?
Not everything.
Do you think you could you think you could fix my typewriter?
I don't fix typewriters.
Now, what about my window?
I don't.
Oh, of course you do. Your kind always know how to fix stuff like that. It's like all you do.
What the fuck do you mean, my kind?
Huh? Just like your kind, like you just.
She's giving you the most stink face ever. Like,
You don't have
The
very many other
bombastic
things to
stink
do, so
eye.
you
Like-
fix windows.
Right?
Are you implying the Silent
Booker-
Shelf people fixes miracles? I'm a
No,
soldier, not a fixer.
No, you're just like you fix windows.
Okay, I'm gonna push you down that fucking edge. Don't tempt me.
Like, what else do you do?
Dude, this-
I fight.
He makes dinner.
Also, you too. I'll push you down.
Yeah, I heard that was also a thing, but I didn't want to say that out loud.
Now that's just sexist.
I got you,
It's-
Booker.
I'm gonna look at the oracle. I'm like, we have to ensure they don't rise up.
Oh my fucking
Oh my
god.
god.
She is like massaging her like nose, but it's like, oh my fucking god.
Pats Taki's shoulder.
Ah.
Pat, pat.
Oracle say?
Don't worry.
have
I also
to-
experience microaggressions.
I would have to address these concerns in the next oration next week. I'm all welcome to what's the word, to interpret and add your thoughts and wishes into it.
I look at him.
You can't add one thing to not give them too much. Huh?
Oh my god.
Would you wish to suppress the wills of the people? Hopes
Only some of them. A small portion.
Booker, I cannot believe you're gonna be the Duke. God.
Taki, I'm just joking. It's just-
I know, but holy shit, dude. If my father would
Alright.
hear this shit,
What
he
if-
will kill you, man.
What if we just started a camp? Okay, maybe people would feel better then. We could just make them go to it.
You say
and-
that, but I've said some stuff similar to that. I'm still alive.
I'm surprised you're alive. Ozai.
Mm.
we could just make a camp, and then they'd feel better.
Kenny.
Yeah,
Maybe have
We
them
can
do
have-
jobs. Like,
maybe they could do jobs while they're at the camp we're making them go to.
I know
Oh.
this is a joke, but I'm really uncomfortable right now.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I went off on a tangent. I was thinking about the goblins I want to get here. We could put them in camps and then make them work.
Mr.
Holy
Efferdell.
shit.
to be fair, that's what they do.
Yeah, Mr. Efferdell,
Shut up,
sir.
Shmuel, you're sleeping.
Besides being basically the talking person, the one who speaks, by any chance you have magical prowess that to know what the fuck happened to my friend right there? Points at Shmeeble. He's still asleep.
This man passed the fuck out.
Yeah, for
It
like
ain't alcohol.
With all due respect, I am a linguist, a orator, not a cleric.
No,
You're the first person who doesn't like talk and also has
magical prowess.
and the ability to kill
Ling-
an entire organ with a single hand, just absolutely obliterate the entire world.
I mean, he could.
You've
Normally,
gotten-
everyone we talk to is like that.
I see you've
Yeah,
gotten
actually,
quite the adventures.
I don't think we ever talked to anyone normal.
That
No,
is
we
awesome.
we have. I think we just swiftly make them abnormal the moment we meet them.
Hello.
well, it-
Sounds about right.
What?
Just we're stranded on an island. I'm just getting order pizza
What?
online. Can you order pizza for us?
On an island.
You're in the island. Can you
Oh,
send
sure.
pizza?
Sorry, my
Just now,
my I have
Yeah.
a wrong dial.
do it right now, because we're coming.
Taki's trying to.
Okay.
Taki, put your iPhone away.
Sorry, the
Okay.
setting stone. I can't turn it off.
Bye.
Turn your
Picking it up?
iPhone off, man.
Throws it.
Oh.
It flies. That poor boy wanted a pizza. Now you've condemned him.
Ah,
the
the fuck's a
do you
pizza?
perhaps know of any clerics here, by
Oh,
chance?
shit, the thing was on. Oh.
Certain?
Well,
I'm so sorry.
Certain?
No, it's fine.
All it would take would be a simple search, my dear. This place is inhabited by countless worshippers of countless deities of countless pantheons, from Lathander to
Wait,
all of them.
I have an idea.
Hmm.
I have an idea. I know how to get us a healer and fast.
Please don't grab
I'm
him.
gonna grab. I'm
Don't.
gonna grab
No.
Schmeeble, hold him up into the light, and then I'm going to scream. I'm just ready to heal him. Scream down.
My
to
baby!
everyone. To everyone. I'm gonna
Can
roll
he-
intimidation. If someone helps me, I get an
Baby's
accurate.
I made you. I
I'll
think
help you. I'll
you.
help you. I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll help you. Help you.
Alright, can Vice, because I'm rolling intimidate, can like that my voice just like boom down and they look up and they just see
Oh
a
my
shadowy
God.
figure
Holding a poor
screaming.
baby.
Yeah, you do
As,
this.
as part of the intimidation check, it's like to help him. I'm gonna like briefly turn into my full draconic form
Oh my
right behind
god,
him.
Jesus Christ.
Like just guards come up here, like just a bunch of
you manage this. You manage this, and it kind of sends like everyone into like brief turmoil. You hear like kind of screaming.
Oh
from
my
down there.
god.
Taki
All right,
face palm.
someone should be coming up here now. We did it.
I'm just gonna
Hey,
sit here and wait.
Yeah, we'll just wait. I'm gonna wait at the top of the stairs.
Ozai and Booker share the same brain cell.
oh,
It
Chloe.
worked. Someone heard
We're-
us.
Merilith, I think
Yeah,
everyone
but
heard
I
it.
think you should sit
I
next to
think
me
the
and
point
just
of this
watch the show.
just kind of like plops down next to her and is just kind of like leans against her like in size, like,
You're telling me.
yeah.
What's wrong?
I
They seem to
well,
react just fine. They're moving around a lot, like a bunch of ants down there. So
they did, but
they're, like
like
stumbling over each other,
this
screaming.
this gathering was supposed to be peaceful, relatively.
This brings me
It
good.
isn't that
This brings
peaceful?
me good memories.
Yeah, this is good. This is good times.
I don't think they interpret it as so as much as I.
Oh, they better get up here.
I mean,
then.
look at them. Look how excited they're running around.
I think I see
I
a.
don't think that's excitement.
Look,
I-
that guy down there is getting trampled. Look at him.
I think I see a guard coming up.
Look at all those armored people coming up to greet us.
They just. They're
Do
gonna say
they
hello.
do they look like paladins? I bet they're paladins.
There's like nobody coming up. Nobody's
Oh.
coming.
Oh, no one's coming up.
Nobody's coming.
Yeah, they're definitely. I guess they're not. There's no
So
one there.
Athandel kind of
Yeah. So
Athandel kind of brushes off his robe, and he's like, "If you would excuse me, I believe I should address the crowd and correct some of the chaos that ensues."
Are you saying that I did a bad job?
Oh, I could hear the thunder.
I am not. What is the word? I am not adequately experienced enough to give any sort of opinion on the matter. I am merely here to speak and do what is expected.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's fucking tired of this shit right now?
Go ahead, make an insight.
Oh.
14. I
You
guess.
kind of get
You wanna-
you get the general vibe from him that he's just anxious, he's nervous, that he'd much rather kind of get the show on the road to get this kind of ordeal over with, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty stressed beneath the kind of what is it? The expression that he gives forward.
Man.
Yeah, I think that's a wise choice, sir. I do wish you good luck though.
Thank you.
Oh, is everyone
So-
just gonna ignore Shmeevel? Everyone just ignored Shmeevel, huh?
I mean, he's
No-
just
no one wants
sleeping.
to
Maybe if you yeet him into the crowd, they'll help him.
No, don't do that.
I think they might scatter actually.
Yeah.
Football.
Please don't do that. Please stop.
Wait, I have an idea. I know what to do. Shmeevel.
No response.
Shmeevel.
He doesn't respond. He's so sleepy. He's sleeping.
All right, I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna go get him a hand.
Mimir.
You
Please-
just all gonna stay here, huh? Everyone's
Please-
just gonna stay here, huh?
I'm trying to relax, man.
I'll go with you.
We've been fighting for like God knows how much, and we didn't have a chance to relax.
The only loyal friend beside me. I look at Ozai.
Taki gives you a
Or
middle
like just
finger.
in the stairs.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, let's go. We're kidnapping Shmeevel. You guys can't stop us. He's fine now. I drag him away into the darkness.
And Ozai follows.
Yeah.
Okay. And Taki and Nera, let's stay behind, correct?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. So, those two descend. Let's see. Let's get a small initiative table just for this purpose, just to see who goes first.
I guess.
There'll be team Dingleberry, which is headed by Booker.
Okay.
Dingleberry.
Of course.
And then
Why not headed by Ozai, huh? Why can't Ozai lead us?
no, because I don't have a racist comment for Ozai. Team what is
Scaly.
it? Team eyes too far apart for Maryland Taki.
Bro.
Natural one.
And then I will also add myself on the initiative for the
Oh.
Grand Orator.
16.
Hey yo, is he single though? Ha ha.
Shut the
Ha,
fuck up.
ha, ha. You shut the fuck up. He's hot.
Before as they
That's it. You're never
one-
waking up.
I want to
one
mention
Oh.
every single time we've split up, and it's been me in a group. That group has always been first. Booker's shenanigans are always top priority, according to the random dice.
also
I
I
guess
want
so. Yeah.
I want to add before
Alright.
they do leave,
Man.
I whisper to Merilith. Good thing Shmeevel's not awake, or else he'll be horny for that goddamn elf.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
No, he fucking hates elves. You remember?
Oh wait, no, he hates elf. He might want to kill him. Either
He's
or.
racist.
Either
elves.
either
Why
hate.
not both?
Yeah, hate fucking. Yeah.
I'm just realizing everyone in our party is racist, or at least a good majority of them are racist. Wasn't Joran also racist?
Jorn was racist. You're correct. Booker.
What do you mean? What was he racist against?
He was racist a few times. I remember him saying some stuff about Taki and other things about
What?
race. He's made.
I think
racial
no.
comments before,
I'm
but
pretty
that's
sure that we all agreed that we were racist against humans.
I think most of us said that we didn't like humans. I believe John said that his character did not like humans very much.
Ozai said he liked killing them.
I think John I think John had Joran dislike everyone equally, but I think that's still he still said that he didn't like humans. So that's still
God,
racist.
this fucking human.
I love racism.
So there's only like 2 people in the party who are not racist.
Who's the
Who's the
So-
two?
Booker, do your shenanigans. What are you guys doing?
Well, it's our shenanigans. It's not just me. Okay, there's 3 others.
blush?
There's Squid's unconscious character Shmeevel.
I don't care whose shenanigans they are. Just fucking do them. We got stuff to do.
We had a tight schedule.
Don't treat
Come
them like they're
on.
unimportant. They're very important. This is our the safety and health of
Hmm.
people.
What important or not, fucking get to it.
So of course, Jet, we have to do the sensible thing that Booker and Ozai would both think about. How do you wake someone up when they're unconscious and they've been drinking?
But
No, I'm talking to Jet. Let Jet answer. Jet,
Rapidly shaking them.
why don't we dunk him in water and rapidly shake him?
Oh, dunk him in the water
Yeah,
and shake him in the
hold
water.
his head underwater and
Indeed.
rapidly shake him.
Ozai will agree to this.
But we have to find a place that's deep enough, and we have to show everyone the proper technique. So Booker
Suggests we use the well. in the center of the entire crowd.
Go ahead.
What does Ozai think?
He nods in his head in agreement.
All right, so yeah, we should make this public so that way everyone knows about a really cool technique to get people awake.
We should also say that we learned it from Taki.
Yeah, she deserves a lot of credit.
Oh, she gets all the credit. It's fine.
Yeah. I agree. Let's go.
She deserves it. We bullied her enough.
Yeah. We need to make up for it somehow. This is how we redeem ourselves.
Indeed.
This is where our redemption begins. We were like descending down like the gardens, like probably walking down 1,000 spiraling staircases, and we're like, you know, we should give Marilith credit too. We're also kind of like, you know, they all mean to her.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
I
we
feel
should
bad for her.
let everyone know that they're both responsible for what's about to happen.
Oh my god.
And that sounds ominous, but it's not. It's what a friend would.
No, we're being good friends.
Good friends. Come on, Shmeevel.
Have-
I'm like.
we have
I'm
no
like,
other motives.
Lovingly, I'm like bashing his head against every step.
Like a toddler with a doll, just like
Like dragging him
or like
against
give me
the
my
ground.
money.
You notice that, like, as this happens, there's just like, because typically, sometimes even when people are unconscious, they still have like reflexes, unconscious reactions and stuff. Nothing from him. He's as limp.
That's
He's as
horrifying.
limp as a newborn baby, pretty much.
Your heart. No one explain it. No one describe it like a fucking newborn baby. Now I can't get the image out of my head.
That's the person that literally
Shmeevel always
dressed
does
up
stuff
as a
like this. This
baby.
is totally normal. We
Yeah, clearly
eventually,
it's
I
fun.
imagine, push through the crowd, and do we have to roll to muscle our way through the
Oh
crowd?
my
with
God, that's
Shmeevel?
No.
No. All
Does
right,
anyone
nice.
notice that
well,
they're carrying a baby?
and like dragging him across the ground? Does no one question it?
No one's gonna stop you.
I like look.
No
I
one,
like
no
look at
one
the
can
well.
stop us.
I'm gonna look at everyone around us as me and Ozai are standing around the well and like, hey, stop right there. I'm like gonna pause people. Can I roll intimidate to make people stop moving?
You don't need to. They just run. They run.
No, I want them to stop. I want to roll
They-
intimidate to get them to freeze.
The thing is though, because like I'm going off your natural 20. You did it too well. You did this like so well that like they just like they can't even bear the thought of like stopping and allowing this imposing
I
figure
chase
to
after them.
approach.
I chase after them.
Okay.
Oh my
See
god.
this? You see him? Look at him.
So this is like a chase. Why don't we do
I'm
fucking
gonna chase
what is
down
it?
a specific person from the crowd.
If I can't get them to watch me drown Shmeevel, they're going to have to endure me talk to a specific person. Fuck you.
I'm
Can
gonna
I
start chasing down
remote?
like a family. Like anyone who looks like they came together. I'm gonna start hunting down a family. You want me to do athletics,
Well-
contested by athletics or acrobatics?
Actually, I'm gonna roll a random die. See what race of people you.
No goodness.
Can Ozai's with me, so Ozai's helping me with these. We're both going to chase after him.
Let's see.
Yucky.
So you kind of corner a small number of dwarves, pretty much.
Ah.
Oh, I hate dwarves.
Do we like chase them all the way into some decrepit alleyway?
Oh my god.
Not like an alleyway, because these hanging gardens, they loop around themselves. They're terraces. There's like tiered places where like it's not built like, you know, like houses with alleys. Everything loops to another kind of area or
So have we
direction.
just
It's
worn
all
them
connected.
down? Have we just really worn them down after
Yeah,
a while?
pretty much. Yeah, or like I said, you corner them like against a wall, like around the well. You know, I'm assuming that's
Oh
what you
goodness
meant.
gracious.
Or like, you know, kind of like right here.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Because
I'm like,
the way
you
to
see him.
access it, like people use ferries to get across the initial moat.
Okay, I look at the dwarves. I'm like, you see this guy? I point at the fucking baby.
That's a fucking child.
Yeah. You know what? Taki Fujikara and this other woman said Merilith said I should do with this baby.
What the fuck?
You want to know? You want to know?
Show us,
I want you to watch, and I'm gonna dunk him in the water and shake him violently.
Oh my god.
So you do so. You dunk him in the water and like kind of do this. There's like nothing from Shmuel. Nothing happens. There's no reaction. Just like from the people around him, they go,
Can I
I go, look,
slap him repeatedly?
look, a baptism.
Indeed,
Bathed
we
in
are
the light of
baptizing.
Holy Illuminator. Truly a momentous occasion. Bathe the
I'm
child.
I'm like,
Let him.
I'm like holding. I'm gonna scream in his face.
Do you know of a priest that could like further bless the child as we continue this baptism? Because unfortunately, me and my friend here aren't priests.
Yeah, nothing.
Can I roll religion?
Like, sure, go ahead. What are you rolling it for?
I don't know how to perform a baptism. I was told I should do this, so
Okay.
I try to perform a baptism on him.
Baptism
So
on
it's
Shmuel.
like, I don't know, you're more effective at baptizing the water because like after just moving around so violently, it's kind of flung it out of this fucking fountain. You know, it's like this is
Right.
more of an exorcism than it is a baptism at this point.
I rip Schmeagle out of the water after baptizing him. I know priests do like weird gestures after they're done. They do like the fucking like hand thing.
Yeah.
And how Booker interprets it is that he's gonna spike Schmeagle into the ground and he's gonna start doing the orange justice really fucking hard. Just start cranking 90s over top of Schmeagle's body. Does this attract the attention of any form of healer? Is no one going now?
No, no one is. No one.
We're afraid of you, Kenny.
What do we do?
Wait, if when you wake up, you're gonna
I'm gonna
end
look-
up
I'm
with
gonna
like
look at him
negative
and say-
intelligence. I am sorry.
Oh, sorry, we can't get anyone to help. I don't know why people are so afraid of us. We're so approachable.
You were so approachable as we're emanating unholy amounts of bloodlust.
Is Ozai just pick up Schmeagle and he's like doing the same thing. He's like now it's his turn. He's shaking him in the water and he's gonna spike him in the ground, do the default dance. We're just both doing I'm doing the orange justice, you're doing the orange dance.
Yeah, back and forth, bullying Shmuel.
Just, you know that one scene from fucking from JoJo where they have the head, they're like
Oh,
torturing
God.
this guy.
Torture dance.
Yeah, the torture dance. Can I post that in chat and have everyone to watch it? And that's the thing that me and Ozai are doing.
Feel free to post it.
Okay. Here you guys go.
Schmeeble's gonna wake up. Schmeeble's gonna wake up with
I
zero
wanna stall
brain
watch it.
cells left. He's so
you
dumb.
have to, you have to watch it. This is what Booker is and fucking Ozai are doing. I put it in general.
Thank you. Awful.
Yo.
I'll be back. I'm gonna put away my stuff.
So stupid. I think we're good now, Vice. I think we're good.
Okay. You say so.
Man, Kitty's just fucking dying.
It's because it's funny. Like, no one's gonna help him. No one's helping.
No one is around to help.
All he wanted to do was help him.
Give me a second. I'm looking over my notes while taking a drink.
Sure.
Okay. So now, cut back to. I don't even remember his name. Fucking Mr. Grandor. Oh, Athandel Grandor. So. Where did I have it? Ah, yes. The Grand Order, having since kind of practiced his notes, rises again to kind of approach forward. As after all, he is not just a figurehead for this event, but he was a symbol. Thundel carries an air of authority and tranquility, the necessary and assigned beacon of hope to the assembly that bowed their heads in reverence as he approached the end of the balcony. His presence commanding not by sheer force, but through an aura of gentleness and resilience, exuding an air of wisdom, his countenance reflecting years of knowledge and experience, every move a dance, every word a song, the essence of poetry taking a physical form, a man of the cloth, a man of words and nonviolence. He stepped forward to address the crowd as a collective hush falls over it, a shared intake of breath, the collective religion of everyone unifying them for a single purpose and cause as the throng of people in different races and origins unified in their attention, their eyes fixated on a Thondel, Grand Ord, or the harbinger of hope. And in that moment, amidst the silence, Thondel prepared to speak. My fellow my fellow kinsfolk, we gather here today in this sanctuary, surrounded by the eternal beauty of Avalon, not in despair, but in hope. A hope rooted at the very fabric of our existence, in the heart of every living creature, in every whispering leaf, in every radiant blossom of the sacred grove. He takes a moment to survey the crowd, the mass of faces reflecting back fear, uncertainty, and hope. Taking a deep breath, he begins again, his voice reverberating through the air, steady and strong through the use of thaumaturgy. I understand your fears, the uncertainty that hangs heavy upon your hearts. The shadows of the apocalypse loom over us, their wet threatening to crush our spirit. But let us not forget, we stand under the watchful gaze of the gods, their divine light guiding us through this darkness. In every age, in every era, they have stood by us, watching over our joys and sorrows. Their strength flows through our veins, their wisdom guides our hearts, their love, unconditional and enduring, wraps around us like a protective shroud, protecting us from suffering, building our character, making us stronger. We face an unprecedented challenge, yes, but let us not cower in fear. Let us stand tall. Let us stand united, our hearts ablaze with the indomitable spirit of mankind. A sense of calm seems to settle over the crowd, the palpable tension ebbing slightly. Let our collective courage become a beacon, challenge to the impending doom. We are not mere spectators of this grand theater of life. We are the players, the dreamers, the heroes. A wave of applause rises from the crowd, echoing throughout the gardens. The organizer holds up his hands, waiting for silence before continuing. Today we rally together, not to mourn the impending end, but to celebrate life. To celebrate the strength of our unity, the resilience of our spirits, the unbreakable bond we share with our gods. We will weather this storm as we have countless others, for the gods have entrusted us with their faith, their divine essence. And so I call upon you, children of the divine, let not despair cloud your hearts. Hold steadfast in your faith. Let it be your guiding light in the approaching darkness. We shall prevail, for we are the children of gods, the protectors of this realm. A cheer rose from the crowd, his words resonating in their hearts. As he concluded and continued, a sense of unity achieved, a shared resolve fills the air, leaving the lingering echo of his words, a beacon in the encroaching darkness, as he put it. In the face of adversity, we shall rise. Together, under the banner of our gods, we shall defy the apocalypse. We stand not on the precipice of our end, but at the dawn of our triumph. For the gods stand with us, and together we shall prevail. He continues onwards after this, continuing to speech on, and like going into the steady hours of the night. And with that, I'll cut back to Taki and Merilith as he continues his speech.
Do you think they know?
He is a man of words. I'm not gonna lie. She like whispers to Meredith, like leaning against the tree and just resting.
Mm.
At the
Yeah.
Yeah, at the very least, I can hear the screaming die down, but God knows what Booker and Elzai's doing down there. Like I love them at the end though, but my God, these shenanigans.
I mean, I think I like. I mean, at least I like to think of it as something consistent. The world's still turning.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, we should prepare ourselves mentally for tomorrow because we have a long trip to your tribe.
Yeah, and this place was. I mean, it was initially anyway kind of advertised as a party.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never really been to one. It's not like this. I mean, of course, there's always been celebrations and whatnot
Mm.
back home, but they're few and far between.
Yeah. I can say the same that these parties I'm not used to as well back in my youth. But
Really?
yeah, different cultures and all of that. Still we do celebrate the dead in a way, but differently. But I can say for certain that
How?
we mostly for my area we raise lanterns for the dead, like for remembrance sometimes, and other time we use it to wish for either prosperity, love, money, and all that.
Huh.
Yeah. Although I'm happy, I'm still happy to see this nonetheless. At the very least, it gives people hope from this dire times. And hey, I learned some new stuff when traveling, so I can't argue with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys don't dance?
We do, but that's like depending on the season, yes.
Depending on the season, like harvest, maybe?
I think so. Out of character, I think that might be it, because some Japanese people do the dance in winter time, I believe.
Ooh.
Being chilling. But yeah, we do dance in like I think harvest time, winter, fall seasons.
So, what about the summer and spring?
Maybe I need to brush up because I haven't really gone out too much. Focus on training and being a soldier. Yeah.
You don't gotta be a soldier now.
Yeah. You know what?
She believes.
You want to dance?
Of course.
All right. She stands up. Like, he gives a hand to Meredith.
Although I will warn you, I'm gonna try my best not to. but I may accidentally step on me.
It's fine. It's easy. Just follow like me.
Does Merilith
I
make the
mean-
joke about having 2 deer feet instead of having 2 left feet?
Yeah, she's probably gonna reference like, well, a lot of human dances aren't exactly compatible with me. She just
Shits?
click clacks her hooves. No,
I heard she shits.
no, she just
Taki laughs. Well,
the heathen.
luckily this one is just a simple walk and tossing your hand. So, come on, let's do it around the tree base.
Alright.
And with that, Taki shows her how to dance mostly in the festival.
Or
Yeah.
as sweet as this is, for funny's sake, roll performance.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Now you put your left foot in. You put your left foot
Good
out.
left foot
You
out.
left foot in, and you shake it all about.
Shake it all
They do
about.
the
I'm gonna
hokey
roll.
pokey. About.
Turn yourself around. That's what
It's all about. They do the hokey pokey. Accidentally.
Hokey pokey and you turn it all about.
She's having a ball, like nonetheless.
Doing
She
the
didn't
hokey
care.
pokey.
And then if we cut back to Booker, he's like, and put
Yeah.
the foot in.
And your left foot out.
Put it out.
You dunk your sleeve all in, and then you shake them
Oh my
all
god, he's
about.
gonna say, let's go.
Hokey
Ozai also has to do it.
That's
Ozai.
I was like, you
Yeah.
must do.
Then you dunk
Come on.
Schmeevel in, then you shake them all about. You
I
drive
think
it
that's
in the
pretty-
well and baptize him.
Actually, I think instead, Ozai, like you guys are doing the Macarena down there, but Ozai, you only have one arm. You can't do it.
Oh no!
Oh,
Macarena.
don't do that to him.
You know what? Jokes on you. I have a tail.
He uses his.
Loser.
Exactly.
Get fucked, so you can still do it.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
No.
seeing
he's
as
still
how
got 2
our me-
appendages.
seeing as how our method to aiding our friend, which is being incredibly violent until someone comes help him, is not working because obviously compassion is dead. I'm gonna look at Ozai. Man, everyone sucks.
Mhm.
Like, why wouldn't you help this like poor innocent defenseless baby? And I'm like, is he like laying on the ground? I imagine like he's like in the like a fucking death pose.
Yeah, the only guy did.
like going through like traumatic injury. Like
Save him.
I don't know what we're supposed to do. What, drag other people to see if they can do something out?
like ask for help.
Same thing.
Like why do we have to do it so directly?
Exactly.
All right, you know what? Let's do it.
Someone's like
do it
God's dead over here.
Let's do it ironically.
Mm.
I grab Schmeevel and I walk up to a guard.
So, you look for guards here, but you can't find any. None really seem to be present. In fact, you recall that at least over the last couple of days, you haven't so much as seen a single magister.
Oh.
Oh, Ricky. That's not good.
Hey, there are no guards here.
So they did the hokey pokey and they turned themselves around, and that's what it's all about.
Quite literally.
I can see here that fate itself has decided to make this our problem, Ozai.
Mm-hmm.
Looks
Also,
like we're gonna have to help our friend Schmeevel ourselves.
Is it time to perform surgery?
Surgery. Serious surgery. The kind where we dive into his insides and maybe remove his kidney.
I don't think I can do
What
that.
do you think, Schmeevel? Do you consent?
Ozai moves his head with his tail.
Like
It's me, Schmeevel.
I think
Wow,
he's okay to
Schmeevel.
go.
Yeah, I'm okay. That's a good voice there, Schmeevel. Yeah. All right, let's go, Schmeevel. Let's go do surgery on you.
Can I look for any person that maybe be able to help, or no? Is that not possible?
you're gonna look. You don't like this idea now?
So like,
Yeah.
so
Like,
yeah,
he's
so,
gonna look while also performing this.
yeah. So let me
At the
get
same
this
time.
straight. Instead of trying to like fucking terrify people into trying to get your help, you're gonna like look out and seek someone out in the crowd. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me look at
Okay, Booker. We'll ask them if our methods are correct first. We need to get a professional.
But if it doesn't work, then we're going to pump Schmeevel's stomach using a bamboo shoot and my mouth.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we'll do that.
So to
I
seek someone
started to
out,
feel bad for
there's like
people.
there's a few ways you can seek someone out. I'll let it be your choice whether you want to you can use performance to try and gather somebody, possibly religion to see if you can analyze someone of high enough robes to kind of see if they can help with or
God, my robe
persuasion.
is
How about survival to hunt them down?
But survival is more so like out in the wild. I would argue this is more of a people skill, because you're
survival is hunting. Survival is like all forms of tracking and other things like that.
I'll throw that down too. That makes sense.
What's your survival? I have a 5.
The reason I'm leveraging survival vice is because all of the other skills you mentioned between me and Ozai all are -1. Survival is the only skill that both of us share that is good. He has a 5, I have a 4. Yeah, we are not the group of people that should be doing this.
And yet,
Ozai, I just had a better idea. Let's kidnap someone and make them do it for us. It'll be easier to find prey than it will be to find someone to help us.
Now you're talking my language.
Let's search together. Let's find an easy mark.
It's so
time.
good.
Well,
Time.
I guess I roll
we're
with
waterboarding
advantage.
Schmeevel and now hunting down clerics.
19.
So,
I smell religion.
so after searching around for a bit, you spot a drow. You spot a drow kind of adorned in
Oh, god damn it.
in like a bunch of silver, kind of rather high kind of regalia, kind of like sitting down in like a circle along with the other drow, kind of together in the positions they sit in, form like a kind of form a circle, a special symbol, kind of. Not Lolth, but I believe it's her sister. No, it's her daughter. His daughter.
It's illustrated?
That might be. Hold on.
Hey,
Yeah.
Booker.
Elistray. Yes.
Hey, Booker.
Yeah, Elistray, the daughter of Coralon and Lolth. Yes. The daughter of Coralon and Lolth. That's pretty much.
It doesn't seem like this is an easy mark, but maybe we'll be able to convince them to join our cause.
Oh no! This is very easy. We can do this. Don't underestimate us. We are powerful. You see,
Blinks.
you see, I quiet, and are you quiet?
Sometimes.
What's your stealth?
Like a 2.
All right. Well, maybe you're not so quiet. But listen, I have an idea. Hold on. I'm not a good judge of character. But I'm gonna look at them. Hold on. Vice, I'd like to do an insight check. Are these the type of people that might help each other?
Wait.
If I'm
I have a
observing
5. What's your insight?
Wait, hold on. Your insight. You know things about people?
With my one eye, yeah.
All right. I want you to observe them. Tell me if they're the type that are kind. Like losers, like suckers. Are they a
Are
sucker?
they losers?
So you can tell that So you already recognize, um, the kind of god, the goddess that they serve, who is like polar opposite from Loth, free spirited and kind hearted goddess, and they too kind of, and followers of her as they appear to be, who have accepted her as their deity, they appear to kind of follow a similar regard. They are deity. They're kind-hearted people who seek to kind of put an end to the hostilities that plague the Underdark and free their people from the clutches of. They view that drow matron mother as a scourge that has held their kind back for ages, and thus they apply the principle that all beings should be free, everyone should be equal, that kind of stuff. So yeah, indeed, they kind of rush in to help. Yeah, of course they'd help. They'd rush in to help one another.
So are they suckers?
No, help the child. Or the
Okay,
wannabe
so
child. Whatever.
Here's what we do.
just
All
think.
we have to do is lure them away from each other. If I
But-
hold, I'm sure Shmeevel probably still has some kind of weird dress on him. If I put it on and pretend to be his mother, and then you snatch him from me, I can yell, "Oh no, my baby! That man stole my child!" And then they'll run after you. And then I'll tail, and then we can get them in an alleyway or something. And then we got him.
Or we could ask.
Wait. Hold on, what?
Maybe we could ask.
No, but that's not as fun.
True. He's gonna snatch Shmeevel and start booking it.
My baby! I yell out, my baby! You stole my baby! You gotta go get him!
So I'm gonna cut away from you guys. We'll come back to these
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Yeah. And I'm gonna skip myself real quick, and then let's go to I don't know if Rocky and Marilyn have anything else to add.
You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out.
They
You
kiss
put your left foot
now.
in and shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey. Okay, I'm getting a bit tired. Where the fuck is Oza and Booker? They're taking a really long time. Like a really long time.
I can try to spot him out.
Please.
I dare you. I dare you.
It is, it's deer time, baby. I'm shifting.
We are like what?
Whoa.
Four stories high?
They can probably spot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
very
mean,
like
still,
we're very vibrant looking party.
Do you happen to have any like spyglasses, telescopes, or anything of the sort on you?
She has really good eyesight.
I mean,
I'm warping out.
Oh!
Never mind.
So
Never mind.
you spot them in time to kind of like see them. They're like huddled around like this kind of group of like drow. You also recognize the kind of sigil, the circle form of it that they're in, and then you see Ozai snatch Shmeevel, who appears to be kind of bloodied and battered, out of his hand, and just start fucking running. Their screams and fucking
My
runs after them.
baby! You have to go get my baby! And then like, Booker's like producing a wooden knife from like behind his neck.
Just-
You have to go get
She just
my
slowly
baby."
turns Kitaki, like, your face and all. Like, this is the most unamused leer you have ever seen.
She says,
I found them.
"Is it bad?"
Wait, and it's like and to
Like
make it
she
easier.
gestures.
She's.
It's bad.
Meredith, turn
And
to a
to make
bird.
it
We gotta
easier-
go. We gotta get him
And,
right now.
and to make it easier for them to
Alright.
follow Ozai, he's gonna like drag Shmeevel's body to
Fine.
leave a trail of blood following.
Oh my god!
Alright.
Am I gonna
Alright.
have like
I
half
don't
health
know.
by the time I come back?
What
Perhaps.
big ass bird I can turn into.
We just leave Shmeevel with 1 hit point after this
Wait.
entire adventure.
Blaze,
Yeah.
are there any big ass birds I can turn into now that I'm able to fly?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch. There's Giant Eagle.
Yeah.
It's like the best one.
There's a bunch of birds.
Giant eagle!
Yeah,
America!
Go ahead and turn into like you can go ahead and shift into a giant eagle.
As she shift.
I clutch.
Yeah,
I
I'm.
clutch Tucky.
Ah! Ah!
And good
Giant
time.
eagles are a large beast. They have 80 feet worth of flying. They're pretty pog.
We
I'll
can-
put their stat sheet in chat.
Thanks, bro.
I'll put it in text. There you go.
I just. She probably would have let. She probably would have let Tucky like climb on, but like 30 degrees, so she just yoinked her.
Ah!
And then
Watch your
died.
course! Watch your course! Watch your course! Giant fucking eagle.
By this point, do we have the drow in like a cornered
So
space?
American.
2 vice.
I wanna let Merilith and
We're just chasing.
And,
that's it.
They're chasing
Yeah, we are
us.
literally just in hot pursuit.
We might need to resolve our scenes so that way they could have a thing to come into.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it would be all of us.
Yeah, that's a good point. So in that case, I'll cut back to you guys, and I'll take my turn. Get fucked. Okay. The High Orator had just begun the closing of his rousing speech, a symphony of heart-stirring words designed to inspire faith and unity. And as the last echoes of his speech washed over the crowd, a sense of hope and resilience had finally flourished in a rising cheer that almost threatens to drown out even the escapades, the shenanigans that you found yourselves into. But, however, from the back of the balcony, a figure emerges, slowly walking toward the stage. His golden hair shimmers in the moonlight, golden armor glinting. Nearing the platform, he commands an almost ominous silence that descends upon the crowd as the High Orator, the Grand Orator, looks almost taken aback, but still turns to welcome the newcomer. However, before any pleasantries could be exchanged, the said newcomer holds up a hand and, with a voice like the clanging of a solemn bell, begun to speak. Equally as loud, carrying over the crowd, seemingly similar under the effects of thaumaturgy. Ooh. Ah, such honeyed words, such empty promises. The figure's words were biting hard, a stark contrast to the soothing rhythm of the organizer. A rally of hope, you say? A testament of faith in the gods? Well then, what of my people? What of Baldur's Gate, what of Baldur's Gate? Have the gods saved them? A ripple of shock surges through the crowd at the insinuation of tragedy having befallen Baldur's Gate. New and fresh wounds in the hearts of many that shake their resolve. Feeding off the crowd's reaction, the figure continues. Yes, that's right. Baldur's Gate, a beacon of civilization, now nothing more than a smoldering ruin. Where were the gods then? Where was their divine intervention? Where were they when my comrades, my brothers, their daughters, their mothers, were smite from the ground itself? The crowd began to murmur, seeds of doubt taking root. The figure once more turned to the organizer, his golden eyes glinting with malicious glee. Your words are full of hope, organizer, but what of your deeds? Is it not true that you were seen consulting with those responsible for the downfall of Baldur's Gate? The elemental lords they called themselves. Before he could say anything further, the figure waved his hand and a translucent image flickered into existence. Major illusion, showing the organizer speaking with figures of elemental design, the very same that had transplaced the images of themselves psychically at the very beginning, the eclipse in the front of it all. Though no sound accompanied the image, the implication was clear. The crowd erupted into a cacophony of whispers and accusations and denials. The organizer, in an attempt to restore order, began to plead with the crowd, but the figure, savoring the chaos, simply stood there, his cruel smile never leaving his face. You rally behind this man, this traitor. This puppet of false gods. Look around you. Look at the devastation brought upon our worlds. The elementals at our walls. It is only a matter of time before they too are brought down in oblivion. Take us all. The gods you pray to have abandoned you. His words are laden with bitterness and rage. One of them, they resonate in the crowd. The garden now echoes with anger and confusion. Once united in hope, they now stand divided, faith shaken. The gods you believe in have failed you. You have been led astray, and yet here you stand at the feet of a false prophet, blind to the truth. His voice rises over the din, his voice striking with the force of 1,000 arrows. This is not a celebration of life. This is a requiem for the end, a requiem orchestrated by this man. Pointing at the organizer, his final accusation hangs in the air as deafening silence is overcome by chaos, and sowed as the seeds of fear. The illusion implanted in their minds overhead blooms into a violent riot, crying for the accusation, the blood of this organizer. And in one swift movement, the Grand Orator is kicked over the balcony, falling down below into the awaiting crowd. Blood erupts.
But wait, there's a flying person that just took off.
Yep.
Can we do something about it? If it's like
normally
just a
when
second.
a creature falls like within 5 feet of another, they'd be able to take or they use their reaction to be able to measure.
I mean, Meryl, if you can try to avert course to try and like double back and save this guy. Oh wow,
Athletic
check.
Like as soon as like there's like a weird kind of like tingly. Oh god. Oh no, there's another person talking.
Can I also be like with one hand grabbing Merilith's leg and the other like trying to grab him if he's too short?
I'll give you advantage on this for that. Yeah, you're helping.
Fuck yeah.
We could just do Taki advantage.
But here's the thing, Vice. Here's the thing. Fuck you. I'm using my birthday, bro. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Kill yourself. Fine. Okay. So
Yes,
as this happens, fucking Merilith, you've never taken off in the air before, and yet this form feels as familiar to you as does your own body. In immediate maneuver, a brake check in the air as you fold in on yourself and reverse course immediately, dashing, sailing towards the ground like the falcons you've spent ages watching in your childhood. The specific aerodynamics, the way they hold their body, all useful as you dive faster and faster, reaching speeds you hadn't even thought possible, where in the split second before the Grand Orator is sent careening towards the awaiting grasps of this angry crowd, Taki, you're just in reach. You grasp his hand and swoop upwards, again preventing this scene of bloodshed from occurring.
I wouldn't fly towards him. I just dip.
No, we fly away.
I dip towards us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd get to like.
You hear terror, like the Grand Orator, his calm demeanor is completely erased, and in panic, screaming murmurings of the devil in his words, shouting, "He is here! He arrives! He is lying! He's lying!"
Is it him? Is it fucking him? Basically, Taki fucking muttering herself, thinking of like it might be fucking evil Sightseeker. Since we don't really see him, we just see blonde, right?
Do you land near us and we're just going to end that shit?
I think we.
Because I imagine it would stop the moment like some weird shit starts happening.
Yeah.
I mean,
kind of.
Overall, just people are like, people are up.
Jose's already booking it towards the bird.
There's
No, regroup, come back here.
People are upset. There's like a
No, it's not the bird. It's going to freaking the eagle.
Mr. DM?
Yeah.
Go.
Oh. The people, it isn't full. It isn't like a full-on riot where everyone's every man for themselves, but it's still, it's like a few levels down below that. There's still a general and kind of mass upset, Like the full volume of the crowd is almost like deafening from everyone talking, speculating. Still looking at the smoldering ruin of what appears to be Baldur's Gate transposed in an illusion above head.
Hmm.
Maybe we could do our little freaking intimidation check again to shut everybody up.
Ozai, I have an idea. I need you. I need you for this.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think well, us as a group can turn this around. What do you guys think?
Taki and people.
Relive cause.
Who's the best at talking to people?
Fuck my arm. Shmeevel is basically the only one.
But he's asleep. I'm at a point as an unconscious body.
Bloodied and tattered because of you.
Like, kind of gently goes to pick him up with her beak.
All right, we're gonna have to do this without Shmeevel, I guess. We've tried to get anyone to help, but there's just no one here, so we're gonna have to do it without him. Sorry.
Yeah. And I look at the elven man. We have a lot to discuss, but I think you are not safe. I recommend going to the Mordenkainen's home. For
Oh
one
no,
time.
he's safe.
He's holding on to
Relive
the
looks
kind of like looking and pointing up there. It's like him. You need to. He's here.
Now is not the
Right,
time for
inside.
that.
Go ahead.
I help because he's like.
Because something's really weird here. Like, I mean, more than usual kind of weird. Like, something might not be as it seems. Kind of weird. Yeah.
21.
21.
Okay, you fucking. don't you dare! Don't even think about like Brina. Oh, can I guidance this fucking?
Look, I'm good.
21.
I'm good with this.
So,
21.
Merilith, this overarching feeling of just like something isn't quite right or just impending doom kind of has been pricking at the back of your mind, kind of clicks like it clicks into view. This opportunity with people gathered, it mirrors almost exactly a scene that you've seen before, where the rioting was happening in opposition to Blackstaff, where Grohl had appeared and had taken out a huge chunk of innocence in order to kind of get at you guys. This actually does feel like deja vu.
Oh, we need to evacuate everyone.
Yeah, like
listen into
Good luck doing that.
you listen into what the frantic mumblings and whisperings of what the traumatized Ordor is saying and speaking of, and you hear glimpses of golden hair, of gnomish stature.
Oh,
I don't think he's good either. I think there's a way that we can do this, but you gotta listen. You gotta focus.
she kind of like shifts back. It's him.
Oh yeah, obviously I can see him. He's up there.
I mean, like,
Really?
not. You remember when the undead guy kind of like blew things to high heaven?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think something similar is
There's
about
no
to
guard-
happen.
Yeah, I know. There's no guards here. It's pretty much the exact same. I kind of noticed something.
and what are we doing?
We should
Here,
go
try to
right
get
now.
everyone out.
I mean,
Come on.
I'm asking you to listen to me, and you're not. You could if you just listen. I think you'd be with him.
Okay, talk.
All right. How about we just leave everyone?
You know what? Taki runs. Taki just runs towards the crowd. Fuck this.
Oh,
So,
oh dear.
When
Oh,
he
are
says
you
that,
running to
he's running. She's like, no,
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
you're running up there? Okay.
Yeah, she's running.
I'm gonna go with
Oh,
Taki.
shit. Booking it after. Whee!
I'm still Dragon Shmeevel.
Oh god.
All right. Well,
You guys following it? So, is that you following after those two?
I'm following after Taki because technically I'm still in charge of her.
there's not really too much I can do realistically to help you guys in my current state because I have a single wild shape, no rage, and I
They-
believe I am out of spell slots pretty much entirely.
They
Oh,
really
this is a
long
few days
rest.
later. You should have. You should consider yourself up a long rest, buddy.
Oh, well, that would have changed my opinion.
Sorry. Sorry, I forgot I mentioned that to the others, and I didn't give that in your recap. I apologize.
There's no way we take on any threat at all when I have nothing.
What
If
if-
I was
see-
assuming everyone was in the exact same
You're
state.
ready.
What if
We're ready.
What if I reached out and like fucking
I'm
took
still
away?
holding unconscious Schmeevel. I still don't think this was. the
Oh,
move.
I had him.
Who has him?
Like, yeah,
Ozai has him because he stole the baby.
I
Oh,
stole the
okay.
baby.
Baby.
All right, well, I guess Schmeevel's. No, athletics check. Fuck you. I'm taking him.
All right, you don't need to
Oh, he's
contest. I'm
mine.
going with.
He's mine now.
You don't need to contest. I'm giving it to you, and I'm gonna
Alright,
run
I'm
after
taking
you.
him. If you're going
the
up
person
there to
I'm
go
in charge
fight the
of.
guy, I'm gonna come down here.
So you were you raging or no?
Yeah.
Booker.
No, I'm just using a 27 to grab the fucking Schmeevel. And I'm going to be down here. They're going to be up there. I'm not going to be a part of that particular end. I
Okay.
don't think. I don't think much is going to come from that.
Okay. All right.
At least
So
Booker
now,
doesn't think so.
so yes. So okay. So back to the other three. Taki, you're leading the charge. You're heading all the way up there, correct?
Yeah, I'm fucking booking it.
Okay. So you three, you run forward and kind of faster and faster. Your legs carrying you along until at last you were just back where you were before. You were just moments before. In kind of like moments before, you see the back of a red cape of shimmering golden armor, a scene that you've all seen countless times before. Just as he begins to reach out, and just as he begins to turn around to you guys, I'll be a dick, and I'm gonna cut away once more, and instead, we're gonna do a little bit of a 360. We're gonna pivot to Schmeevel's dream.
Time slows down.
Wah, 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 wah.
Schmeevel.
Hi.
Last we saw him, he was partaking in the venom in the poisonous ichor that was meant to subdue him, that was meant to kill him. In the words of Olivier, having since consumed him, a long and tumultuous slumber has swallowed him, sweat beating from his forehead, distressed looks every now and then appearing on his faces. Within his own mind, he drifts in space among the astral sea, almost stranded like with time sometimes lengthening, sometimes slowing within that magical expanse. Squid.
Hi.
What has Schmeevel, what has Schmeevel been doing? Well, because initially he found himself just stranded in this astral space, at the very beginning of it all.
He continues forward. He knows that sticking on one place won't get him anywhere, so he starts walking forward into the everlasting darkness, with a determined face, to knowing that he will find something at the end, no matter how long it takes him.
Dreams have always been unique to you. You've dreamscapes before, and you yourself have always seen visions, usually of chaos and disaster and apocalyptic visions whenever you fall asleep. And this time is different from the rest. You have spent time before honing your ability to own it, and as before you were floating, now you walk on thin air, and the environment materializes around you. What is your destination?
My destination is Abel.
Abel. You focus, and over this time, slowly but surely, again, the environment begins to fade into view. The expanses of space, they turn and convert into land. The sky of stars becomes a sunset as clouds fill at you. And eventually, years and eventually hours or perhaps days into the future, you find yourself at the end of the road in front of your old home.
He certainly
Beside
seems.
the
Oh, sorry.
no, beside the macaroni theater where everything began.
Oh. Certainly taken aback by the fact that he's standing right in front of his old home, back in the humble and very peaceful village that he once originated from. He feels wary, not knowing what awaits him within the house, but regardless, he puts one foot in front of the other and continues forward.
It seems it's different from when you last left. In your time, many additions had been added upon it. The patio in the back, the small alcove of grape trees and grapevines placed up in a small orchard, a graveyard for those lost of pets and your brother. Only differently now, one grave is exhumed fresh dirt, having been pushed up and outwards from the ground of the tombstone from where it once stood.
You're here too. And he after examining that disturbed dirt, he approaches the door to the house. His hand lingers on like the handle for just a moment, like as though he were hesitating, because truth be told, he hasn't been to his house in so long. So he, one breath in, he opens the door.
Knocking, I see.
I don't fucking knock. It's my own damn house.
You open the door, and instead of you expect the familiarity of home somehow, despite it not making any sense. The living room to the left, portraits of your family painted on the walls to the right is not there. In fact, nothing is there. A absent white space, a white void with nobody and nothing in it, save for a single figure, of course, the very center of it all. Abel, Sid Seeker in the flesh, coveting a beloved crystal ball in his hands, of which he stares deeply into. Place the thingy. Baby-O made that, by the way, so.
Oh, wait,
It's
let me
beautiful.
see.
Yo.
In Monsters Incorporated.
Yo, that looks sick as fuck.
Oh, that
It's
looks
long.
awesome.
Doesn't
Holy
it?
shit.
Oh my god.
His long flowing hair encompasses all as he gazes eternally into it.
Ponder the orb. Weevil takes off his hood and approaches hold on, my thing is gotta find my shit. Takes a moment just to stand and watch Abel before he gets back into character and just waltzes in. You know, I always found it hypocritical that you call yourself Abel when you're the one trying to kill me. Even if I foresaw it and you can guarantee that I can make out alive, you're still a bitch regardless. Listen, Shmeevel's role has been put on the back burner ever since you showed up. Don't you remember what Don't you remember what it was I wanted to do? Certainly infamy spreads faster than good deeds. No one remembers the detective, only the murderer. But once your ass is out of my hair, I'll get back to it. You're expecting that I play by your rules, your expectations. But I think you're stupid, and I don't like getting bossed around. So, what have you to say for yourself?
Abel puts down his crystal ball, staring you in the eye. This was never a battle I wanted. My victory is contingent on yours, and I accept no alternative, and I shall give no quarter. You've suffered at my hands enough. Whether or not you've the character to face what must be done hangs in the air. And truth be told, it's best you bow down to what is to come. You being here is a very sign of that. You grow stronger. Suffering builds character. Character builds power. And power rules above all.
His face scrunches a little in a bit of irritation. How about you start fucking telling me what the hell it is that you want? What is it that's going on? Oh my god. You see, this is your fucking problem. You pop into my life wearing my dead twin's skin and then expect me to follow along with complacency.
I
How about
am
you
your twin, he interrupts.
All right. How about you start answering my questions for once, you beautiful bastard? Shmeevel like steps forward and tries to grab him by the cape, like the front of the cape. He's very mad.
Yeah, you do so, and he looks at you intensely. Prove yourself worthy of. The truth could cause your hope to falter, and your hope is contingent. Everyone is contingent on it. More than you realize. You've seen the apocalypse. I've seen it. We're both haunted with twin dreams of the apocalypse. The difference being, I will give everything and anything to ensure you live past it. I will save you from it as your twin, as your brother. My life was never mine to live, and with a second chance, this is what I do. This is what I offer to you. If you want answers past that, you'll have to fight. Fight for your paradise. Fight for your peace. Or else everything I've done has been for nothing.
You really think that lowly of me to believe that I will lose hope from just hearing what will happen? All right. Bring it on. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. I don't care how many times this takes. I don't care if I have to visit this stupid dream over and over and over again. I don't care if it takes another 100 years. Maybe even more. That beyond the normal gnomish lifespan. I don't lose hope. I'm just too stubborn for it. I've suffered enough as is.
Go on then, Cain. Cast the first stone.
And that's do we start
Yeah.
combat?
Yeah.
Yay! Hooray! Hooray! God, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I'm just saying. Oh man.
Place
Okay,
yourself
I'm gonna
first because of turn order. Because of if you want to do the fucking token thing, put it already in.
I mean, do we really need turn order? You just go first. I'll just. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He
But
said
Shmeevel- Okay, does he have any weapons on him?
Yes, he's so here. I'm actually let me show you guys again. He's holding this blinding blue blade with the hilt kind of made out of this solidified ichor, like fitted with hands and eyes that grasp it.
Okay, I get hit by that, I die. Okay. Let me get my spell slots back. I forgot to
Your
plop them
smell
down.
slots.
Yeah, smell slot.
Your smell slot.
Okay. Now, first thing I do, I use giant jest to make his weapon.
His weapon God. His weapon begins to grow as kind of expected before, and just like he casts it to the side, it writhes and pulsates as it grows, bleeding almost.
Ew, what the fuck? That's disgusting.
I was blessed by the greater goddess, and I wield her blood, solidified, coagulated.
Ew. Okay, and as a bonus action, Mantle of Majesty, I'm going to try casting command.
Okay, ping command.
Spells. Fuck, I didn't have command. Let me
Good.
ah!
Let's see. So, are you command? There's a few options. You can command him to approach, drop, flee, grovel, or halt.
Grovel. Down.
Let's see. What's your spell save DC? And this is
Spell save is 16.
16. This is a wisdom save.
How wise are you? This my
You want to use your
kind of
quote? You
I
got
kind
it.
of want to. Oh,
If it's a 12 and if it's a 5, he still fucking passed because he's a plus 12, dude.
motherfucker.
You need
Okay,
like a 2 or 3.
His resolve in the face of this shine as he refuses to budge even an inch. You can tell that his resolve kind of boosts this, making him practically impervious to it.
Never you.
Paladins.
Not typically that works. All right, that's my turn.
Not on me, brother. He shouts and speaks. Word of radiance.
Oh. Do I? Oh, Constitution save. Oh gosh, I really am gonna get my ass kicked. Huh?
The word that he commands burns into your skin as you take 7 radiant damage.
This is nothing. Ow, the fucking burns. Ah. This is nothing. It will be nothing.
It's your turn.
48. Okay. Now that with his weapon out of the way, I'm going to use. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use fire. I'm gonna use fireball at level 4.
Fourth level.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't counterspell that. Fuck.
You're a paladin, bitch. Fuck you.
Okay. DC 16 dexterity save. Oh.
My resolve is strong too.
You hurl this fireball. You hurl this fireball at him, like as he winces and is engulfed by the flames as quickly as it goes, taking a whopping 36 damage.
Oh.
You'll have to do better than that. Is that your turn?
What Once per turn, when you strike when you damage a creature. Okay. When you damage a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself, you can deal 1d8 extra. So do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. You definitely passed that. What does this count as a bonus action, or is it just something that happens?
I think it's just contingent. It just happens, you know? It doesn't
Okay.
necessarily say, so it's like a free thing.
Okay.
Let's say
Yeah, that's all I do. I can't do much.
Abel rears back his hand. Abel like rears back his hand and kind of like as if knocking an invisible arrow and lets it loose.
Wait, shit, wrong one. Don't ignore that one.
Okay. And he casts life transference arrow. This will be at well, how do I see? So 26, 2d6. So if a 21 hits a total of 20 necrotic damage.
21 hits.
Okay. 20 necrotic damage, hooray. And you notice that as his let's actually no, this doesn't count. Never mind. Continue.
20 necrotic damage. Yeah, that hits me.
Owie.
That hit me real good. Like, ow. I
You
have
get-
18 health now.
Your turn, Stinky.
Pretty. Oops. I mean 28. My bad. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. The only attack spell I have is Fireball and magic missiles.
This magic missile the shit out of him. Fuck it. And fireball him.
Okay, level 3.
Can you ping magic missile? I need to calculate that. So it's 3.
Ooh.
You get 3 dots. Right?
I thought it like increased with the
Yeah,
spell slots.
3 dots now though.
Cast
Oh.
at 3rd level.
Mm-hmm. So a
Five?
total of
5 dots?
Pretty sure it's 4. Like 4 darts. If
let's
he's
see.
using it at level 3.
No, it's 3, then 2 is 4. It's 5 dots.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Squid, it's 5 times 3, not you don't have to roll it.
Oh.
Every dot does 3 damage, so it's like 15 damage in total.
Okay. Oh my god. He eats the 15, so he eats the 15.
You just eats
Alright.
it. Just
Bonus action. I used that ability from before, the Agent Warder one. And these stupid chains, they come out of nowhere. I don't know what they are. You've got more answers than me. You know more than me.
I do.
Fucking tell me. I'm tired of being left in the dark. Do you realize how long it's been that I kept walking forward?
Yes. I've been there every step of the way with you. I've caused so much of your suffering and strife to make you stronger, Kane. Stronger.
What?
It was me. I was responsible. So you could grow. So you could flourish.
Shmuel's like, the moment upon hearing this, like, his expression completely just utter shock overwhelms him. as the truth before him now just is revealed. All those disasters, everything he could have prevented, foiled because of this fuck. And for a moment, the facade of the stupid gnome that he plays, the Schmeevel, it's completely gone, and he reverts back to what he once was, the person he truly was at the very start of it all.
That's it.
You
Only truly face the real you. Not your facade, not your mask, not anything else.
you I'm gonna use another fucking fireball. Another fireball.
I didn't.
You know what? Fuck you. It's 5 now. You don't escape.
So
You're
he's
not
officially bloodied. Well, yeah, this helps to bloody him.
You. All the people I could have saved. Everyone who died, but I never did. You were the reason behind it.
They would have made you weak. You see, it's like he holds out his hand and now please make a wisdom saving throw as this rebuke against him fucking fucks him over. DC is
Ow.
20.
Yeah, I'm not gonna survive that. I'll go.
The part of this fire is kind of like projected and shot right back at him as you eat 14 radiant damage. Actually, no, it's
minus
28. On a failed save, the attacker takes damage equal to the damage it just dealt, so 28.
That's all my health. Whoops, I'm dead. Abel. I'll come back. And I'll make sure you pay for every single thing you've done. All the suffering you've inflicted on the people who didn't even deserve it.
I'll wait for you, Kane. Meet me where I am, in the starless sea.
It's a brother's responsibility to beat his younger siblings into shape.
You would
Fuck
consider
you.
me your brother?
He spits on you. It's so weak. It's so weak. It doesn't even like land on his shoe. It just like dribbles down his face.
That's not very nice.
His face flops on the ground as he loses consciousness.
And as you lose consciousness, you feel yourself kind of being falling, being sucked out of this place, and eventually waking in, I believe, Ozai's arms?
In Booker's arms.
No,
Booker's
Booker.
arms. He's holding you.
Booker, I love you.
Waking at last.
Booker's just like at this point. Could I have like found like a neat little hiding spot?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna roll.
By the way,
I'll roll like stealth.
You'll have advantage with this. There's a lot of chaos going on.
I
in
rolled a
addition.
25. I'm Paul,
Oh,
dude.
I mean 26. Honestly, it's still fucking. Yeah, you guys are hidden in like a very nice alcove.
How much health do I have after being
Yeah.
dragged around?
Full health. That was like weird dream
full
shit.
health, full spells, and all that.
Hey.
You feel like shit. You hurt. You ache. You feel like shit. Your lungs kind of hurt. You feel like there's mucus or at least liquid in them, pretty much.
I'm sorry if you don't feel too great. We spent all day like bashing your head against stairs and dragging you around, attempting to find you a healer. Taki had the brilliant idea of spiking you into the ground and then having me do the orange justice over top of.
The fuck is What was what's going on?
Well, I have a plan. I'm waiting. I'm waiting in the shadows to do my plan because no one else was listening to me. So I'm the only one doing my plan, and you were unconscious, so I stole you.
That makes sense. Why?
Yep.
Why is there so many people? Run. Why are they so
Oh,
panicked?
they think they're gonna die.
What?
Yeah, I'm just gonna point up to I imagine there's like a dark climatic light or something like a big spotlight on top of like the final boss stage where all of
Yeah.
our friends are in,
Yeah.
like, in intense
Yeah.
turn-based combat with Sephiroth, who's like summoning down like a meteor.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah. He's like doing that thing where he ends the universe or whatever. Yeah. Yeah,
he's
you
doing that.
catch
He's
like
doing that spell.
you catch a glimpse of like of what looks to be like Abel, that signature armor and cloth that you literally just saw, like kind of all the way up there.
Yeah, but so no one else is here with me. I'm the only one that's doing my plan currently. I'm just waiting.
Who are they beating up?
Huh?
Who?
Oh, the
Everyone.
final boss. I like called him up. I like finding over again. Like, can't you see him in the spotlight?
Hold him up. He hasn't used it.
It's still like a mid transition, like his first move. It's like taking forever. It's like 8,000 animations at the very least. He's like going through 1,000 different faces, of course.
Doesn't his attack like actually take like 3 minutes to do?
Yes, his attack does take 3 IRL minutes. That's what's happening up there currently.
Awful.
While the rest of our party is like, I imagine like in slow motion running towards him.
Wait, did you say that I caught a glimpse of his armor?
Yeah, you kind of see it's difficult because you're just at a low angle, but he looks like Abel, just like dressed in it, like the armor that you literally just saw.
Oh, that motherfucker! He's gonna like take off his like one of the stars from his robe, and with sight of the gnome, he's gonna use his star his magic missiles.
No, bad. I smack your hand. No.
His neck is in.
Too bad. It's
No.
it's done already.
No.
Yes.
Smack your hand. You're out of range. You're not within 120 feet.
They're up. They're up.
They're
And if we
not-
stand right here, we can probably get him. If Booker
Evil.
holds me up like 5
Evil.
feet.
That doesn't benefit from you being in stealth. You just ruin what I'm doing. No, I prevent you from doing somatic components, the necessary thing for this spell. You are not moving your stupid fucking fingers.
I could ask for a contested athletics check to to use the somatic components, like what moving your fucking hands around and shit.
Fuck you. Stop. Bad.
Just watch.
Nice
Alright,
embed fail.
if you're gonna go be an idiot, I'm like Booker's just gonna take his big fucking foot. He's gonna kick you. He's like, here, go. There you go. Now you can go get trapped. And I'll come save you when everything is over. Go on. Go play now, kiddo. Get out of my fucking hiding spot. Go. I thought you'd be pragmatic like me, but I guess not. Get the fuck out. Go. Get out of here. Not like I wanted your help or anything. My super cool plan to make our enemy not expect something, because he's definitely expecting everything else that's going to be happening, like you wandering your ass up there and casting some stupid magic.
Well, with my new okay, because I want to get up there.
Shiva, what do you think happens when you run up to someone who obviously has you outgunned and is in a position of just pure strength, where they're just at their best? What do you think happens to you?
I seduce them.
No, you get eviscerated. They're gonna kill you.
Not unless I think it's hot.
You know how you win?
She'll
You gotta go. You gotta go off the script. You gotta do things that are weird. That's how you win. But if you're not gonna do that, then you can just go up there and I don't know.
It's funny. I was just in a dream with him, and he
Yeah,
was a
what happened
bitch.
in it?
I'll explain it, and you know,
So you
I'll
explain
explain
it over
unnecessary
detail,
detail.
and then Booker's like, okay, so at the end you went up to him, tried to fight him, and then you died.
Yeah.
And you don't think that means that if you do that right now, you're not going to go up there and then get eviscerated, like I told you. You don't think that maybe
No,
I'm telling you,
because
okay, go then.
I have my.
What, the power of friendship? Fucking lame.
Yeah,
Get the
I
fuck out-
do.
Get out of here. No, you don't. You have the power of nothing. He has all of the advantage in the world. Get out
Yes,
of here.
I do. I got the power of.
You're fucking bad. Get away from
Fuck
me.
you! I'm cosmic polymorph. Fuck.
On who?
On myself.
What are you turning
Fuck
into?
you.
What are you?
Fuck with flies.
You're fucking. I so badly just want to smack your hands and stop you from doing this one too. But you're out of my hiding spot, so he's not going to. He's kicked you out.
You turn into like a stupid bug or something.
I'm not going to assist.
What I'm planning to do is at least reach the people up here. So don't worry
Okay.
about it.
All right, so you'll
Or
go up
turn
and-
into fuck
Giant Eagle.
giant eagle, I guess.
Okay. A second giant eagle joins.
You
You
don't
fly
have to turn
upwards.
into a giant eagle. Giant eagle is CR1. You could turn into something else. You can turn into anything that equals your level, and you're going to turn into that.
But I don't know any other birds. Leave me alone.
We'll come back to you
Okay.
when you're flying up.
You can
there.
look in the compendium.
I'm gonna go to the
Later.
other three real quickly. So the other three, you guys
Oh,
kind of,
I'll find
you
one.
guys like you carry
Could
each
I
other.
mention something really fast so that way I'm not forgotten?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Mr. Viche, I'm going
Yeah.
to drop down with you because I want to explain something.
Okay. I'll be back real quick.
I love him. I love him so much. But why the fuck won't he explain what he's doing? Like whenever he's talking to the party, I'm gonna wring his neck.
Shrug.
Element of surprise.
What were we talking to? What?
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick.
Can he? He's like, nobody will listen to me, and then gives literally no reason for people to listen to him. And I'm just.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I am sort of out of it.
There.
This we here. Does anyone feels warm in their face still with the fucking alcohol? I'm not.
Oh,
I'm sobered
actually
up already,
pretty
bro.
good.
I'm fine.
Which is weird because I drank the whole can.
Goddamn.
I drank two. I'm chilling.
I drank one.
I'm vibing.
I'm okay. What about you, Squid? Face still hot?
I didn't drink the whole thing. It was too. It was kind of icky.
Ah,
It was okay at the
fair.
beginning, and then I drank
Wait,
it
I
a little
have
more.
a-
Like,
Yeah,
I have-
I was like the same
wait,
way
I
with
have a-
weed.
Wait, I'm still a little confused about something. Is everything with black stuff already over?
Okay, here's the thing. So we basically time skip until like the end. So we might
Yeah.
pick up black stuff until this one shot.
Okay.
Mostly black stuff will be dealt with
Kinda.
later in like TLDR, I think.
Okay, cool.
Oh. You guys, so your guys is the party's feet carry them upwards these ends of stairs, and you're met with, and like as you're met with the turning visage of this person, fucking glistening strands of hair, burnished like molten gold and cascading down to his shoulders, frame a face that, as he turns, appear both remarkably similar to what could be considered your leader, evil, yet also grotesquely distinct. The face bore the mirrored beauty of the kids, but the cruelty carved into its contour shattered the illusion. First apostles, golden irises flickered like melted amber under the wavering lights. Their burning brightness seeming to echo the rage of 1,000 dying suns. In their hearts, a pair of pinprick pupils danced cold and hard as the needles point, a cruel mockery of the soul that they were supposed to reflect. His grin, thing of horrifying perfection, crescent arc stretched across his face, reminiscent of a predator bearing its fangs before the feast. Cold delight suffused his smile, and macabre testament to the thrill he derived from the pain of others, the pain of those suffering down below. The smile, mesmerizing and mortifying, a paradox that can only exist in the realm of nightmares. As he moves, his armor he wears shone with a lustrous golden sheen, reflecting the surrounding torchlight with blinding brilliance, bearing the emblem of a lion, but the once noble beast having since been features distorted into a grotesque form, eyes of various sizes adorning its surface, each blinking independently, imparting the armor a sense of perverse life, as if it was alive, ripped, writhing, insatiable hunger for destruction. His frame, though of gnomish proportion of who you've expected, held a commanding presence of light as stature, every movement purposeful, fitting the grace of a lithe predator and the intensity of a coiled serpent. His brawny arms, testament to the strength that could cleave through armies or rend the flesh from gods. His voice, when it spoke through the cacophony, echoing in the wide expanse of a chamber like a chorus of damned souls. The aura he exuded was palpable. It fills the chamber you were in like a suffocating fog, curling around each heart with the touch of icy dream. This was the first apostle. A specter of sin given form, a wraith that walked the path of destruction, a harbinger of havoc. Not the shadowy figure of Abel they had known, but a more terrifying, insidious force that bore the same visage. It was as if we were looking at a monstrous reflection of their beloved leader, a caricature of Fleiblin, twisted and distorted by the wicked hand of fate, a cold, brutal shock, a realization that the evil they had faced was now merely the tip of the iceberg, and that beneath the surface lurks a monster far more dangerous and horrifying.
That was so cool.
Thank you.
For you. I feel bad Marilyn called him a twee.
I mean, he is, right?
He's a gnome. He looks like a gnome at least.
It
Nice.
was
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I transformed into a Kangamato. A Kangamato. It's like a pterodactyl.
Oh, okay. There's a bird flying in the air. Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
It was you, the cringe fucking Nene baby who cast that. Nah, I don't say that. I had to say you. It just points at him with like this
turns.
fury in our eyes.
As his gaze finds you who dare to step forward to brave the maelstrom he's so gleefully set in motion, his golden eyes flicker with a hint of mild amusement, smile still etched into its cruelly perfect arc. Oh, aren't you brave little lambs here to straying from the herd? Come to bear witness to the symphony of annihilation? Or perhaps the dawn of a new age, an age where your beloved deities are no more than mere footnotes in the chronicles of existence? Or are you here filled with futile hope, thinking you could make a difference? Amusing. Truly amusing.
Honestly, right now, the main reason I want to beat you up is because you're unbearably condescending. It's like, boy.
Your words amuse me. You see, this world, your efforts are just a fleeting dream. And dreams, my dear friends, are destined to end. Godhood, it's a flawed design, built on a weak foundation of unconditional love. A love that blinds, that binds, and ultimately leads to decay. He pauses a theatrical gesture seeming to heighten the dread hanging in the air.
Try to destroy it.
So for God's
Oh, me? It's my hand. Oh no. You see, we stand on the precipice of a grand metamorphosis. All it merely requires is but a push in the right direction. The cosmos itself shall be reshaped, the realms remolded into something far greater beyond your comprehension. No longer a waking dream, but reality stripped bare of its illusions. A reality devoid of gods, where the ultimate cycle of life and death resumes its dance. A world untamed, unbound by the shackles of divinity. Perhaps it does require godhood to ensure this happens. However, I am not merely playing God, for I am just a part in the greater goddess's design. I am her child. I am the first part. The person who, among others, shall usher in this new age. And what
Sorry.
role do you play in this grand spectacle? His grin widens, a horrific beacon in the darkened garden. Or are you merely just a part of this chorus singing the requiem for a world nearing its demise?
I'm gonna let Ozai cook real quick.
Yeah, I got stuff to say, but I want to see what he says. What?
Blood of
Jesus.
the greater goddess flows in us all. She herself cannot speak or dare to harm her dear children, for her unconditional love is so strong. It is us who must be willing to make the, how shall we say, more powerful decisions.
There's something I don't quite get.
Speak your mind, little lamb.
What is the point of the world being born again if there's nothing there to inherit? Who's going to acknowledge the bones which make up our ground, and that without them we would build on dust? When did having the right to exist become a thing that should be revoked, never to learn from, or prepare for? Where is the perfection in reality which isn't made futile by those forgotten ghosts making up the nature of sentience? Why can't we keep their memory?
Because, dear lamb, they are parasites, all of them. Parasites, suckling from the teat of the mother, draining her dry.
Are you not one yourself?
Driving this world toward the end. I am born of her blood. I am born of the ichor. Merely enacting on her best interests.
So, just because you were born a different way doesn't make the fellow children your siblings?
Sibling side is a lesser sin than matricide.
I don't fucking care
Who
who you
decided
are.
that?
I don't care if you're a creation of God, and we both know we all are. But I'm sure damn well that I'm not gonna bend the fucking knee of your fucking words. Nor I'm gonna listen to every fucking thing that you says. All I know is this God of yours made us. And guess what? We had free fucking will to decide what our path, our future, our place of being the hope in this amongst chaos. If I need to step up and fucking kill you, I fucking will if you keep goddamn talking like this.
Free will was a mistake, woman. Go on, struggle in the face of the inevitable. Cling to your futile hopes, and I shall relish in your downfall. For every tear you shed, every scream you utter, all shall be a testament to my triumph. Go on, In this grand theater of chaos, it is your tears that shall be my applause, your screams that shall be my ovation. Welcome to the age of chaos, my friends. Your performance is just beginning.
And with that, Ozai! Is that the guy? We just go.
So,
Um,
as you guys kind of initiate combat, he opens his arms as if to welcome you, when suddenly a deep and huge shadow just opens up overhead. This relic sloth descends from like the heavens above. He looks
Merlin
awkward
just
just for a moment
grins,
before
like-
being fucking crushed with 1,300,000 pounds falling
What the
feet above him. A cacophonous thud just like erupts with you, and this balcony are crushed, beginning to collapse and clatter. The gates of the gardens just fucking ruined.
Did we just fall with him?
No,
no,
it's
I
like
like to imagine it's just before you.
Oh,
guys
it's the
get there,
balcony.
it just
Yeah.
descends down
It's the
from
fucking
sky.
Oh my
balcony.
Booker!
Was that fucking Booker? You lovable
Who else
goddamn
can turn
idiot!
into
You
a relic
smart!
sloth?
You're so smart! Merlin, we gotta get down there now, come on!
I imagine
Alright.
I'm not a relic sloth anymore.
If he's falling,
100%.
I'll collect
like,
him.
Some fall damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like because like as you do you shift right back after the impact?
I feel like I don't
I mean,
think
that's a
that
fall
makes sense.
damage right there.
I
That's-
think I'd be fucking dead.
I think as much as you're going to deal to him, you should probably deal to me.
Yeah, it's fall damage with rubble.
It's like
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you gotta go to bed. It's okay.
Yeah.
it just
It's
begins.
still fun having you around.
I
No,
am
no.
unsure.
This was it.
Yeah.
It was?
There's,
Oh my god.
There's no combat. You fucking got him. This golden, like all that remains is just this golden stain, like kind of just like
Did I crash through? Maybe it's like when it like floors down. There's, like,
Yeah.
like massive crater at the very bottom, and then I'm just like Family Guy T pose.
Yeah,
or something.
like-
Family
yeah,
Guy
with
death pose
your-
at the very bottom.
like you're hurting, you're aching, but you're
I'm
alive.
just covered in his blood. There's
Yeah.
Holy
God.
shit. As we go down there.
You're just kind of
This-
skittering
this-
over.
this-
Holy shit, Booker! What the fuck? You smart dumbass! Jesus!
I told you, you gotta pretend like you weren't there. You're just leaving everyone behind. You just gotta just be.
Well, at the very least, we give you time to prepare that.
I imagine I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
Merlin,
Okay, I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
shift out of my form.
I just realized that if he was gonna do that, my danger sense would have went off, and I would have not
Look up.
moved forward with
You just
Taki.
lo-
So I would have just
You just
stayed
look
there.
up.
I would have just looked it up.
it was like, oh shit.
Yeah, my
guys are-
danger sense would have totally popped off, so I wouldn't get squashed.
Alright, buddy.
Why didn't you pretend to also leave? It would have been so much cooler. Why
Look,
do you
my
have to
adrenaline is
charge
so
it
high,
down?
man. Look, my
You
adrenaline
act
is
like I
high.
was listen. This would be so much easier by now if you realize these guys are just good. Like you can only kill them by doing this kind of shit to them. Okay.
Lesson learned.
But it's still, when you said that, it kind of pissed me off, though. Not gonna lie.
You can only kill them by I don't know.
At the very least, start him like, let's do it to surprise him. He
You know,
expect us.
there are like games that people play, and whenever they solve them unconventionally, they call it cheese. You gotta cheese it. That's just how it is.
Okay, you have no honor.
I hate you so much.
Points at Booker, no honor.
It's not about honor. It's about surviving.
Oh yeah, well I
Hello?
get up and I'm gonna do a performance check.
Please don't-
Can I do
Oh,
it with
God.
disadvantage because I have like a broken leg?
Go
Holy
ahead.
shit.
Go ahead. You break your leg again. You break your leg again in the. You break your leg again in the opposite direction, and you know, like, have you ever had a crayon and you break it, but like the paper is like still
Ah!
attached, and it
Yo.
hangs around?
That's gross. Meredith, please, I don't want to
Okay.
see
Yeah,
that.
I'm
Can
trying.
I make a Constitution saving throw to keep dancing despite?
Oh my god.
Go ahead. Dance, monkey, dance.
Oh my god.
Monkey, dance. You dance.
He won't stop dancing.
You know,
Uh,
there's this scene from what's it called? Fucking it's that one guy who makes the spooky animation, the spooky dance.
oh, the spooky, scary skeleton.
Yeah.
No,
Oh no, Sir Pablo. Yeah, no, yeah.
It's Sir Pablo. You know, and then like there's
Sir
Grandma,
Pablo.
when she does,
Sir Pablo,
and then
yeah.
She does the spooky dance. Like you hear all of her bones fucking breaking constantly. That's what we're doing. You see everybody's body
Well,
fucking rattling as he
oh.
goes ham.
All I'm gonna say is, if he's undead like the others, this is not the last like thing we will see of him.
Oh yeah, they never die. No, they never die.
Points at the liquid.
Yeah, that's him.
Shmeevel, you wanna
He's
eat it?
gonna.
Ozai's gonna start pissing on him.
A booker
Don't
on the
cheat me.
splat on the stain.
On the splat.
Just begins to just like evaporate. Honestly. Like, fucking,
Is
yeah.
are we attracting a crowd who's like, what the
Just
fuck was
wins.
that?
So, like under normal circumstances, you would be, but these are anything but normal. This is reached like fucking DEFCON 5. Full
No,
fucking
not out.
chaos.
They fucking gone.
People are just like running around like utter turmoil. Like everyone is screaming. Like people and you know, men, women, children are just being trampled over another, pretty much. Like,
Oh my god.
because like people are forgone the boats to kind of swim out of here, and they're practically like fucking like drowning
Alright.
each other trying to
Now it's my
crawl
turn.
over them.
Now you guys can go do that. I'm going to stay here with a broken leg and fix
Mel, yeah,
Can Vice?
it. No, don't worry about me. No, I got it. It's
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna still slap him with a little good berry. Like he deserves a treat.
Barry.
10. Give him 10 good berry. Give him the
Alright,
rest.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed now, guys.
Good
I got
night.
work in the morning.
night.
Good night.
GG.
Like, I guess Marilyn ships into like I don't know what would be
Cow.
appropriate to help out these people to just like.
Marilyn, could you turn into a horse?
A horse.
I mean, probably though.
A very
I
pretty
was
looking
thinking of-
one.
Okay.
Trust me on this one.
She shifts into horse lift.
You see Shmeevel like taking off his clothes like really quickly, getting his other costume on.
Wait, can I be a Pegasus technically?
Technically, yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Pickles.
Fucking Pegasus.
D&D Pegasus.
He just shifts on the hat. All right, crowd control. My job now.
Challenging to Celestial. But that's on Vice.
I mean, I can technically. Wait, the challenge rating though. I don't know. Shit.
Hands away.
You just look like a flightless Pegasus. Let's say.
What if you just take
Oh, wait.
Sage's token and just put it and make it big?
Wait, I wonder if there's a
You can polymorph.
Periton. Does it have a? Oh man, it's challenge 2 too.
Aw.
God damn it.
It's just a horse that looks like
Yeah.
a Pegasus then.
We will have to talk after the session is over.
Talk.
Gotcha.
Blush.
For me and Jet are working on a thing. We'd like to talk to you about it.
Okay. It's all good.
None of the details are hammered out, but I'd like to talk to you about it. It's good. It's good.
It's all good. Thanks. Yeah. Gotcha.
This has been super fun. What are you guys doing? Come on, guys. Take initiative.
I-
Come on.
Get horse.
Hans. I am a Hans.
I
Some
guess
kind of
I'll
steed, majestic steed.
I'll go walk next to Shmeevel acting like a knight or some shit. I don't know.
Jump on Marilith's back. Okay. And now, time for the performance. And I begin to strum my lyre I gently like gesture with my foot for Merilith to go forward.
I slap Merilith's
Yep.
butt.
Can I cast Druidcraft?
To
What's he gonna do with the
I
Druid?
wanna make a fart noise.
Merilith.
I don't. Does
She just
Druidcraft-
kind of like cranes her.
Does Druidcraft like fucking?
I can make a faint odor and a sound of a small animal. So I make the sound of a frog and I make the smell of a fart.
If you do, I will. This will be like giving him a disadvantage.
It's okay. I got the potent. I'll make it real. I have the 18,
Even if with disadvantage, he has like 24.
and I'm
Wait,
using
hold on.
Bardic.
What are they trying to do? They're trying to make their entrance look grand?
I'm trying to gather
just
their
trying
attention.
Yeah.
Gather their
calm
attention
them.
of the people.
Oh, okay. I guess I can help them another way. I can actually help them then instead of making them shit themselves. I imagine that's probably preferable. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the best thing I can do for all of you, potency of the pack, and give you all fucking keen hearing, so that way everyone can hear everyone. Look and see into the crowd more effectively. This will give them a +5 to their passive perception dice, so that way, if there is like an unseen assassin still lurking in there, it won't be too big of a deal. They can just spot him or something.
Exactly.
If that is the case.
Yeah. So I'll apply this bonus in an I'll apply this bonus in like an unconventional kind of way, because it's like, I feel like it's what is it? I feel like it's multi-situational. So yeah, I'll keep it in consideration. I'll give a bonus. I'll give a bonus to because it's like, I imagine that people are using this perception to kind of like, while there may not be person-less threats, or at least that you can see, there's still like, environmental threats, like, there's like things. Yeah, I'll keep it in mind. Thank you.
And with that, can I use like if I see someone's like being trampled, I want to use my athletics to like help him out, actually rushing, trying to be the only in quote guard.
Pulling up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some sense of authority, some
Yeah.
help, stability
Yeah.
in their lives.
Yeah, go ahead.
Normal. 'Cause I
As
don't.
this
23.
does go on, Shmuel begins to talk as he plays lyre. Let not fear consume you. Let the fear not consume you and dread the end, but the dread of the present. It's what a living man chooses to do with his life that matters the most in their lifetime. To deny fear is to deny the inevitable. So why not use it? Fear for the end, fear for yourself, fear for your families. Fear is not of one's fear is of one's self-preservation, an instinct as natural as love, and like love, it's unconditional. Cornered dog bites, and so should the people of the mortal plane. Fight tooth and nail. Let nothing claim this one freedom you were graced with the moment you were. Live. Live as you are. Live as you will. Because for as long as your heart beats, as you draw solemn breaths, and as you perceive this world as it is, that in itself is the proof of one's mortality. Hope is within, and I've declared it my responsibility to inspire the lost who've yet to realize their own true inner strength. For hope is your strongest weapon. Equip it like the breastplate on your body and all other aspects making up your inner warrior. This won't be your end. We'll become an infestation like the roaches exterminated by flame. And yet, we'll persevere. Life finds a way regardless of the circumstances. So let's put that theory to the test. Prove him wrong. Prove this world wrong. Gods or not, make the change. Rise. And he continues playing his lyre with each strum of the little strings. He uses a bit of minor illusion to make them glow and to like illuminate some of the sound waves that were coming off of. So it gives off a more like ethereal presence. He's doing his best, and he's using everything he has in his heart to push them forward, because in the end it really is just putting one step after another, and that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
And
Thaumaturgy. Yeah, I understand.
he is using there's like another thing. Yeah, I guess enthralling performance.
You got it. Let's see. So I'm not necessarily gonna. I'm not gonna worry about like the DCs or anything. As like your performance, it has exactly the intended effect. Quells the violence. It helps. It calms people. It soothes them. After this cascade of first peace, then chaos, and now peace again. You seem to kind of have bolstered them. They've been given a taste of the chaos of what they could easily delve into, but you've offered them a choice. You've offered them your hand, the solution outwards. You've offered them salvation in the place of the gods, as though they may not be present, you are there with them. They might as well rely on their own selves. They have grown powerful. There are many capable spellcasters here, and swept up in their religious fervor, they have forgotten what you've reminded them of, that they must still enjoy their own lives as it was gifted to them so unto by the gods and pantheons and deities above. Their free will, a choice, it is a gift that they must cherish, and in sharing your message, they cheer. They are in jubilation. You have saved them. You've offered and prostrated yourself. You have shown yourselves victorious against the evil that would seek to corrupt their hearts, and from it, they grow stronger. From it, you avoid catastrophe. From it, you outwit the devil who, though cannot create, can corrupt and destroy and diminish what God herself has created. You supersede his acts here tonight, and from it, you grow all the stronger. You are a hero in the eyes of the people. They shall stand strong against the oncoming tide of elementals.
No.
Booker, what the fuck you mean, nah?
Oh, shit.
That's not true.
Some fucking
You.
you.
You beat him up. Beat him up. Beat him up.
Well, Melif,
still needs to be enacted.
I'm really happy that no goblins gonna assassinate at this moment of time as we are writing and singing right now. Will be funny though.
She just turns towards her with a horse face.
Patches.
Why the long face?
Why the long face, Melif?
She licks her.
There's so much drool. I smell like horse drool.
You know, this really wasn't the kind of life I wanted to live.
What kind of life you want to live?
I wanted to be a performer. This isn't performing. This is more activism than anything.
I mean,
And here
performing
I
can
am wearing
be.
a face.
I mean,
Your mind brings you to the macaroni theater that started it all.
macaroni.
The macaroni theater. It was all covered in cheese.
What are you talking about? What?
It's where it all started. For me, at least.
Like an actual theater make a macaroni and cheese?
No, It was a theater, and it had a gimmick of lots of macaroni. It was. You humans don't understand things about.
I
gnomes
don't.
and
I do not.
gaggles
I
of
don't
fun.
live.
Merlith kind of shifts back, like, into
I'm
this
still
kind of like
bragging on her
position where she
shoulder.
has, well, like, he's still on her shoulders, and given he's not really all that, like, heavy, at least compared to Ozai, like, she don't care. She vibing.
At the very least, with activism, performance is needed.
Somebody has to calm the people.
Yeah. Storytelling is a performance. Like telling the folks to calm down is a performance of itself. And I'm gonna carry Booker as his like is still fucking fucked up. Picks up Booker.
And as you do so, there's like a what is it? There's like a pinging in this. There's like a ping in your coat where you carry a message stone, Taki, or actually, Taki. Like, the
Taco.
fucking message stone in your pocket vibrates.
Hello.
It's like, the ship is ready. Come on, get over here. We're here waiting for you at the landing bay.
Oh shit!
Over at the north side gate.
Oh shit! The ship. We gotta go to the ship.
What ship?
The ship. Come on.
What ship?
Come, just follow me. Yeah, just runs.
I think it's the ship in the sky.
Yeah, that one right there. Points at the ship in the sky, illuminating over you guys.
Looking up in like both wonder and absolute horror.
The fine fucking sip.
This is a giant ship stretching 240 feet and light kind of just engulfs the sky. The envelope of it even bigger, holding who knows what, and grandiose brown fabrics and such. The airship, the symbol, the icon of the shining south has arrived, sailing overhead and approaching the hangar bay, noted to be towards the north hand gates.
Taki's in fucking glee as you, Mel, if you see like her just like hop skipping and like excited, just rushing with Booker like on the shoulder. Booker used to see just like bouncing around, like shuffling.
Oh my god. She's moving at the speed of sound. Well, upon like seeing your excitement though, like, you know, Marilu kind of shows out a little bit more. Though, just still seems a little skittish as she like follows like close behind with Shmeeble in tow.
So, is everyone heading towards the ship, towards the hangar bay?
I'm getting dragged along. I guess.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna move you guys there, and I will ask the party a question, whether or not they would kind of like, as like this can be done a few ways. This can kind of like this. We can just do this technically now, or probably the better solution, we can kind of integrate this into the session 0 I'll host next week. Because here, there's like a few choices. Who do you want to take along in the airship?
Oh my god, that gotta be session 0 type shit, man. We need to think.
So it's up to you guys. I'm kind of wasted right now, so it's like my mind is in a gazillion different kind of corners.
It is definitely better to end it for here, especially because I have to talk to you about something really.
Yeah.
So yes.
Mind if I drag you away?
Oh my god.
Hold on. Give me one moment.
Izzy.
So everyone, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the final session of Act 3. I apologize if things were kind of long and kind of long and hastened out for a bit. I don't know. I think I could have done a lot better, but it's like I just couldn't figure it out. I'm not smart enough, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Listen, we enjoyed it nonetheless.
Something that would pull you guys that would pull you guys back into the main campaign, introduce a new overarching villain, but you know, I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed.
We fucking hate
like
Amo
how
in this
this
room.
one went splat.
Splat. What up? Fuck you, spot dumbass. Fucking runs down.
So yeah.
I'm gonna
I'll be right back. But if you guys can, I ask you to stick around